Sia, or to wallpapers, or blind curtains, artificial sotef, and my aroma diffusers, and best spread. Ningina would to be and so our Alaska Star, Alaska, and the curtains be pre Ejaba, the Patoko Pebi Batway, a influenza, a Morris Batway influenza, your catch was send influenza or Batway, Mona Wuchadino, na also influenza Senyaska, and so our Batway, her Pasco Herba capsules, a for liver, you don't come at your trust a Ghana, dear, liver drono, a her Pasco Herba capsules. Me patro pebi do kwadrona no ehye the law fashion ya de to anim sane dun kwan ofen ye nuanma mo I am free wasa kropon open home appliances papa home and odi woni be che Daybreak a company limited me patro na Daybreak and ne papa no enso dia ba we task ne free wakofa ne ma nyina ebim ajaba washing machines mo air conditions air generators air plants air smart TVs mattresses ne ma nyina o makofa bi ajaba me ba be do mo komo Lawson Enterprise Marisa Ma Becky and the Ben over to Moho and never be our pet dream study your program of Ghana and so a Lawson Enterprise. Me part of furniture Lawson Enterprise. Nina's a Lawson Enterprise a ho and then Ubenya a your dreams and a bo and so ever form. I just over to my cotton young for so and I'm a multi program some more Renfrey. So Kennedy get our satellite Nadaroma about home appliances are a your Kennedy Kennedy na and then more Renfrey Sunday also better home appliances Nina. No be so I come and so Ediamon. And your Kennedy, a your digital, a your satellite, P and so ho, your baby didn't come out, and my Renfrey said the shop JD. Baby didn't come out yet, so because an agency is our what your ban and Yasam Kitokra, and your sub JD. You didn't come out because Team Nina, I set on my transit, your P and so air premo. Kwame, now, and you meant to say,
Yango Pardon,
Kwame Tela, Kwame Ghana or Machana.
Oh, David.
Okay. When you say be a Ghana or match.
Oh, David. Ghana any match.
So was your boy Ghana and Opedi.
I have con of final new weekend in tea. Yeah, young could be the nation is not to say. Yeah, the Adidi and say a beco.
Uja Mama Ghana.
I have a co-work up in Musonko.
Yami had much on my baby.
I'm a baby.
No much job when you say
that.
Nakai. Biggie, now any much is saying. Big and Eddie would see when to swan siasi. One day. Holy name. It is okay. Nkofoya na America 1990 mo no mututo ndwome. Okay, o mo na o mututo o muti. Na we so awudi sakamo. Tama no mbobo blasters ai under 70 ana. Imanu du aka ho ana.
In a line in that say. Now, big it's in India, and what I can want.
Fatu big
2 days to be our unity, and it's no debut almost some man, almost it's in it, no man.
Big in answer,
shut that.
Oh, Nanka, one year football and uncle and jump to you. As a honamfa, and not the bar. Okay, big is up, you have a call. You come round, your baby, doing come. Question of the day, no answer bar. Alaska Star Enterprise, a question of the day. Edilson.
And question of the day, Alaska Star Enterprise. Now, Daroma, now question in the which of these players stand tall to win this year's AFCON overall best player? Internet question a year bisana sa place ye be bomu din. Why na ususu se? Wa bobo pa ye be wie AFCON ye be kasa ono and best player of the AFCON. Ghana Foncho Madrin options ni binie Ademola Lookman, Brahim Diaz, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Victor Osimhen. Who player for Frobia was susu se wa bobo I was so akawa obetimi enso edini din aka ho. So far Ademola Lookman, Brahim Diaz, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Victor Osimhen option for Frobia will be obetimi esanso edi aka ho. Why and na abobo AFCON yi.
Kwame.
Tournament nyina machine nyina no. Player and individual performance aso many pa no. Ademola Lookman. So far. But the only disadvantage is on final.
Now Lookman on penalties no way.
So free, uniform.
On one free and answer. Kwame player with team here win. Na you were free media. So win to me because when say because team ni here win na you free there.
And I said on Obo coach can say free mountain.
And you disadvantage.
And I make sure any disadvantage.
Because big players say big moments. And here about quarter final and semi final.
Oh, na say
you were free there kwame say won team fan
Brahim Diaz ono so what she goes bebre. The semi final game you free.
So when you chance to final.
Na make sure say Ademola Lookman the biggest disadvantage is one ball final.
Okay.
The entire tournament player and ratings was Roy Ademola Lookman. No single player.
Okay.
Player what created chances can see our tournament me or not. Player or more goal contribution or not. Waje MVP 2 times. Onon Abraham Diaz Monaje MVP 2 times. So in terms of individual performance, metrics how the assess player ni no. Ademola Lookman was by the only disadvantage is say on final and no and play advantage Jama Brahim Diaz. Okay. Because final is Brahim Diaz ko yin ho kakra bi aken na o play key role at the Morocco then a hon Mama Brahim Diaz etimi enya best player of the tournament.
Na
Sadio Mane performance no Senegal team ni nyana ken yen se de nya player ba kwa we yi ne ho pa ene we bebo ade be chi we bebo sa na omobo na kwa akoye
Biggie come say Lookman
Lookman is your favorite honestly, but one thing I've realized is in tournaments like this Ayana finals it play a major role and it's African Cup of Nations no more magic best player free 2017 Ebani na omu teams liko kopie mu finals sorry from 2015 omu teams liko kopie mu finals and some of my the best player no 2015 Ghana ni Cote d'Ivoire na kobo finals Christian Atsu and another best player for the tournament 2017 Cameroon went to the finals Christian Basogo of Cameroon energy player of the tournament 2019 Algeria ne Senegal ekopie mu finals Algeria player Ismail Banassa energy player of the tournament Sadio Mane in 2021 omko finals akwa jeno ono energy player of the tournament and then the ball last one ansana we e wo Cote d'Ivoire Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire finals through second energy player of the tournament inti Lookman Nigeria anko finals no e be affecting no and me ne Kwame ya 100% say tilting in favor of Ibrahim Diaz looking at how good he is being and the level of consistency out there ma numbers to Morocco no makwa kopie finals ne there tilting in favor of him Nigeria for me no any Mohamed Salah not getting to the finals they can e be dey their mom
Edison Biggie no
Okay, what I said here, normally tournaments, it means to say, in finals, it gives you the added advantage. And I will side with anyone, I bet to in favor of Brahim Diaz. Once our team winning party, I think say once Morocco wins, your obvious choice for the best player will be a Moroccan player. And so far, Morocco players, Brahim Diaz na ni din abasro Senegal Gia that is when you probably look at okay Senegal player Ben Wabobo Sadio Mane has he been consistent Nidia no yeah wabo but enye gidi biasa ahona Ademola ne other players Victor Osimhen other those players the best start say abem say let's look at them. But I think Brahim Diaz baby no. If his country wins, possibilities of Belgium was through. Chang say Senegal Agia Sadio Mane Belgium.
But maybe Edison, your father says Sadio Mane. On said the only goal was semi-final. At the qualify. Or some question the only goal as under Senegal. Win a trophy now.
Yeah, the man.
It's on the bay. Semi-final and the final.
Yeah. The situation that we're creating, the scenario now we're creating it. I think Sadi ni sia. In any case, impose say final no or bobo pa na or ye assister, and also gives him advantage.
Okay.
But say omumi enu Brahim Diaz ne Sadio Mane enya even game one. Na Morocco Gia goes in favor of Brahim Diaz.
It is for now, dear. One Kwame will be against Brahim Diaz as a over 70-75%.
Of course, a Morocco tournament.
Okay. Mama Comrade na meba yemetwa so emfa emfrio na NCP ohane na yɛmfa pii mbra nyame ade mo ɔkyena final de ba so tell police game no yɛde ho nsɛm nyina ɛnso ɛbɛbrɛ mo ɛnom kyɛkyɛ ne yɛni nkɔmmɔ kakra mepatɔ nyame ade mo afcon no ɛne game ɔba so wei ɛyɛ third ɛyɛ police ɛyɛ game Egypt ɛne Nigeria 4 ɛyɛ PM anwummerɛ yi ɛna saa game ne ba so nyame ade mo Sunday final wɔkyena ɛyɛ Senegal Morocco final 7 PM ɛna saa game ne nso ɛba so ɛde wɔn nsɛm ne nso to dwa ma memfa wei nto dwa sɛ no Germany adeɛ game sɛ kɔ so Werder Bremen ɛne Frankfurt game yɛ 3-3 ɛma re sɛ nyame yɛ adom ɛnɛ Dortmund ɛbɔ St. Pauli ɛne yɛ 2:30 ɛyɛ Köln ɛne Mainz 05 Hamburg ɛbɔ ɛyɛ Borussia Mönchengladbach abɔbɔkɔ from Wolfsburg ɔmo ne Heidenheim ɛnso game ne ba so TLG Hoffenheim ɛne Bayer Leverkusen na Leipzig ɛne Bayern Munchen saa game yɛ 5:30 nyame yɛ adom ɔtena Stuttgart ɛbɔ Union Berlin ɛna Augsburg ɛne Freiburg wokɔ Germany a Bayern Munich ɛda so ɛdi kan wɔ 47 ɛyɛ points ɛnso de kuro mo Dortmund tɔso mmienu 36 ɛna Leipzig tɔso 32 ɛma re sɛ club from Stuttgart ɛtɔso ɛyɛ 4 with 32 points ɛnso ɛne kuro mo wokɔ France ɛno a game kɔ so ɛma Monaco ɛnso ɛtena fie ɛma Lorient ɛbɛsɔ mo ɛyɛ 3-1 ɛma re mfisa Brent Financial Faulty ɛne nya Ole Gunnar ɛnso ɛma Monaco yɛkyɛ ne sɛ PSG ɛtumi ɛkyɛ Lille ɛsɔ mo 3-0 ɛma re sɛ Ousmane Dembele Ayata Prancha no enso ebo aye 2 goals. Sanso amre to ni sa Prancha for Bradley Bakola. Ede ba kwa ka ho na no a Dembele go me ye kire go akwa ne sha na no a wa cha say Ballon d'Or winner no no. Ma me fon to just nyame atoma ne lens ene wo say enso ebo Toulouse ene Nice ebo Angers ene Olympique e Marseille. Enso game ne enso ebo so emo sa Strasbourg ene Metz ochna ayade annonce ne Paris FC Rennes ne Le Havre Sanso Lyon enso ebo Brest ene game se ebo so PSG that's when he came 42 aya points Lens toss me 40 Marseille toss 3 aya 32 na Lille toss 4 and also aya 32 aya points Sanso de Cromo ma men fan to just Spain okwan aya de no a Espanyol transfer e ma Girona e be so mo 2-0 na me ya demande about 1 PM e wo Bernabeu Stadium Real Madrid ne Levante e bo Mallorca aya de wiem ho omne Atletico Bilbao e bo Sasuna and Real Oviedo na se Zibo e be sia kan Betis and Villarreal as game na so bo so nyame ya demo tena e was Spain Atafe and Valencia Atletico Madrid and Deportivo Alaves Celta Vigo and Rayo Vallecano and Real Sociedad and Barcelona tena 8 PM and as game no and so e paso and Monday Elche and Sevilla I was Spain se Barca and that's when he came 49 Madrid toss me 45 Madrid the bond there to me aklosu aya Gabrans rochna aya Barca game na paso aya Villarreal Bobo Kuno toss 3 41 and Atletico Madrid toss 4 aya 30 aya 8 England my men fun to just and so Ebia game back basso Manchester aya United Michael Carrick and then aya Manchester aya City 12 aya 30 Manchester Derby in Air Basso City and then aya club from Manchester United Old Trafford Michael Carrick and opanye for the Pep aya Guardiola opanye for Anthony Taylor and the sa game na ma referee say nyame atoma about 3 PM aya Brentford and some and Chelsea Elton Stamford Bridge among Brentford Leeds Bobo Kone Fulham Liverpool and Burnley, Sunderland and Crystal Palace, Spurs and so the West Ham United and a Nottingham Forest and also game near 5:30 and as I game near pass in Tamaris Arsenal and Nottingham Forest at 5:30. Namia Altama watching a Wolves in Newcastle United and Aston Villa and so and Everton and you game near pass on Monday and you Brighton and Bournemouth and my results that's when they came with 49. Man City tossing me with 43, Aston Villa 43, at also 3 and Liverpool at also 4 with 40. Aya 35 and don't jumpa ya de mamo ewo ajitumadi ne so ntema remfi ye ni komo ne yem fan sanepi enso emra mu ni na sane se wo piem enso e won sanema na no ehye de chene se aje afcon enso eba mame aya afcon ne ye ni komo kakra opanye fana Samvenga aya je nram osia aya FIFA technical study group no wemo and the best player player of the tournament and they are more Renfi na ye titi unkoma Kwame Edelson aye piki amutiti unkoma sesia just one at the be win the best player no committee no and now Samvenga and so etime show mo ni amutiti unkoma kakra so na nyina so abekoye o san show mo inside war just Venga no just so chacho bia ma bia so timi kama when aye study group no and now Samvenga show mo to won PM mo ma men front to the CT san come no nyame ya odema watchna final no oko eye Rabat City of Rabat ho and enkoso Casablanca City wonye na Casa Nkofa yisu ho a Omudi ye dede anso Rabat no enya sem keto kra ye to nsam no mam e wodwuma say Morocco ko for yusuka so enti enya krokra e ha Rabat e ma race Moroccans no wogidie sem after 50 years yamre ni Yami aduma more in some Senegal. You will say Sadio Mane before me travel aba aye Rabat no Sadio Mane and Morocco aye players no and as a Senegal players no mo come most because another Friday it's a Friday na say mutimi kwana mo kobon paye na bia so come more in Sadio Mane and a lot of aye Senegal players no don't only know mo Muslims it's no mo come most so come bia so timi kama oni some amo fa train and so and be piemu and so Rabat na train station when you say Morocco for no complaining and as Senegal for no complaining say no securities players no and the nipa around omo bebre san obi dia de kobo bi a na omo ye nitan wey aye Moroccan players no omo free train station na omo kofo omo bus no securities yen join the images ni bi omo dire pass de esi anu no na nka bi bia betimi asi nipa boni ni bi wo ma enko betim di bibi aye players ni bi Idris Agana guy mo and na o show mo no.
Je trouve ça anormal parce que c'est pas du tout normal en fait. Parce que comment se faire à quoi gruger en fait?
Ce qui s'est bien passé, c'est pas normal. Les joueurs, il n'y a aucun dispositif de sécurité qu'ils ont disposé pour les joueurs. Il n'y a pas. Les joueurs sont bousculés de gauche à droite alors que c'est une finale.
Monsieur Aya fans na more so ko Senegal and so ko Morocco a lot of Senegal for and so Morocco mo ya juma want to 20 nyina no and so e be share tin na mom Morocco aya just Senegal for Nigeria pass there be aya dia wo hwe aya no security yes police for one mo ya be 5 for pen na just aya na just ha dua to won sam na to dwa omo etimi fama ko pie man so mo hotel ho et when Senegal players no and ene me patcho ma metama no mo nam left no so e pie man so hotel ho na wo show mo ya to won sam na so to dwa way aya Senegal aye players no aye dia ba bi obi anam ho anom nam omodu hotel wa bia so ye kama eche se nyame ya atoma aye wotena de ebesi afcon aye final aye Senegal and aye Morocco Senegal and aye home team and from Sunday Morocco they host no Senegal and aye home team and on mind from Morocco aye away team nyame ya atoma wotena enti away dressing room and on mind from aye Morocco be home dressing room and Senegal and ebe wa ye to won some so to I would imagine so Senegal for complaints omodia koma calf and any omodire pass one security arrangement and you one number 2 omodire pass accommodation omojo ba city center oba ni padom enso ewo eho and omode Senegal enso eba ya omodire pass ntwaye omo training veno and omodire pass ticketing and so ayade me patcho hi omo ye pa ya to won sam enso to twa ewo imagine so emra ya transfer p enso ma Morocco for ni omugusom prepare Hakim mo emma race apprentice ya for Brahim Diaz and Brahim Diaz ni players na ka no obama picture images ni be aye bonu ni players na ka ni no where they go find anka 2 top goalkeepers and yasem ketokra and no ayo minor from Morocco and ye to mon comedy pima mo mame Brahim Diaz ni no nkomo yase ne family ni gidi pass where I am the best decision and akron and so take you on the career mo no you know some I was pain and konya sa love na ne onya wo Morocco you know some ko Spain me patcha more race Spanish and team no more top players and so ho e bia crank one start no more loveness so wonya abo minum no I the best ever decision I from the United pass on my take and Brahim Diaz after said no take decision so baba Morocco and from Spain I national team in the year come my men front to the Sanwa I CAF I president open for the party Mosepe CAF executive I meeting no and so ekoso opanya yefano Mr. Ketokreku Ghana Football Association president etwobi Samuel to force etwobi na Samuel to once am the ban enso de mano ban no mo enso de man ket no ban na mo enso de man no krepe wom ne se ayade a opanyina yefano Samuel to yesa no executive committee no meeting na Patrice Mosepe and mpanyfo no ye wan kasa otwodi omwia no sorry enso ekoye Obama bia so timi ye kama enom ejepa dema moduma jeni so na oni se Patrice Mosepe ade atoja so didi e pass where World Cup 2030 Spain, Portugal and Morocco or did you pass a final game as a passo Morocco Samson opening game as a passo Morocco opening game Morocco final as a basso Morocco or have facilities in Morocco no stadium so no car president no or did you pass a 2030 World Cup Spain Portugal and Morocco host no Morocco facilities or one or did you pass was as a final and some and idea and the opening game as Morocco might be also to me come and no Santiago Bernabeu stadium no more pioneers derby or did you pass more and so on a piano and so to me and you come ya don't some so to na I'm in front to sir me report Sunday South Africa and Botswana omo episode mo co-host 2028 AFCON and are their countries in be and so a German seminar and so by South Africa for near pray or me did pass a question Morocco is some more a do in Africa baby beer ya the call South Africa says Africa baby beer ya the call me part of Morocco yentie South Africa sports minister or say yes and okay omo person host to 2028 AFCON.
Let's come when we as South Africans rise, and I can tell you it's breaking news. Unapologetically, South Africa will be putting a bid for the 2028 African Cup of Nations, and we will invite countries like Namibia, countries like Botswana, but it's a South African bid, but because we are neighborly, we want to say to them, form part of our bid. And I can tell you the first time ever that I'm mentioning it, that South Africa will be hosting the 2028 African Cup of Nations. We will be putting in our bid.
South Africa and they were confirmed with them we are seeing as a 2028 African Cup of Nations. Remember so South Africa it's one Ghana yenya yadi ani ensobetre on be invite Botswana no mo joma kauna bia so ye kama ye don't some no mamon o juma so Eric Ayecheli and they onon and the coach and so the man from Nigeria omo place game at 4 p.m. and so the Nigeria about bonten the abetuja some almost 400 tickets one more and training no somewhere to Kwezi and some and Sebako Pekra or body dealing in the pass football there adia sanity or you know some fun to just say Nyame and so na dom no minor from Nigeria I football federation point for taking decision say on sign twas one any better power say no but was only Nigeria captain I have found way from indeed I endorse so many channel also today pass and pay for any man no on the captain players in no epic coach no players in today pass Eric Chelly on man to man so and non I branch for way from indeed now did you see fun to say we are singing and so minor from Nigeria the next years and him no obiaba with Nigeria with team or some team we krom no omo team papa na enche obiaba with team we and him ambassador sajeje ama piano and so atimi ayakama ya don't some so to awo ayejumade so ma remfi some apanye for jala years ono Moroccan referee ono and pay for and so at a net place game no as at Germany at one some no and so emamu awo jumade so man ya transfer yeri pim and so premo awo baby bia wo bia and ya to dano no mama ni come transfers no because ayade and channel transfer window no and so ekrosi mama no one nate or ya Ghanaian nemum abo adema o man na me pacho ya from Denmark under 20 na under 21 just boy or ya Ghana ni nemo boma Denmark under 21 obo adema Bromby mama front to ja so kwana for no one nate so see make us no ebetimi enso edenani enso edia tren aya me pato Olympic aya Lyon oba John Endrick no ne Endrick abona bia so timi aya kama eno aya do no 10 million euros and some na PM sa na Lyon boboko no e de beto no wanate na bia so timi aya kama ya to wonsam na so toda awo jumageni so anas aya nuama ada so our club na for Lyon Morris Brantony Pride and kakra afena Brantony for Ernest Nuama and some by manager no actually pastor on said and you fully fit just nuama betimi to so say kind no and some at a moment tomo yano and kakra and yet there's some rush and us a yama Ghana Yakrano also FIFA World Cup no one club and play for today pass derby and there's no man so many abutre a yakakra and I want to saw need understand recovery no bibia koye they want musias pattern no no among person be risk a ns a yama I will leona ya do some tuja I want a yamajin so my man front to just a for the Christian a yakofani or born at Jama Cameroon I've gone out Canisia Kama Biasia Kama I've gone over pa na report I made in Sesiano and it's a Sakrano manya report on say a yadia Rama di Bobo Kuno or money to Sakra Wayachi na when you pay some Madrid impressed on a printer for the Christian Kofani or Bo Edema Aya Cameroon I've gone to Kanama Cameroon or Madrid from Eguso Manitano and no Ajapa Demamo Ayama Gay and not to say all those and Ediba to him so my gay player at the Manchester City Yamia Duma Ayawachna or Baya ne Medicano na Bibia so to me Ayakama Ayadia Manchester City and sa akamu player no this boy Liverpool for transfer amandema and so for Liverpool club no and so actually to some tuja at City at Antoine Semenyo almost after another elite player and my gay Ayadin won some so tuja my man fund to just 20 million 20 million pounds per and a Manchester United for 25 point because I'm always someone on a contract and some Manchester City paying 48 pass a 80 million pounds a year player and I'm just 20 million and some autonomous this boy and Kawo Tonanke 80 million or money just 20 it immediately pass a bargain young fan tuja or immediately pass a Yama Kuye and some Jamama you don't some more I will Jamaican same first answer and Remo no I'm saying no crap when they say around about 300,000 pounds a week and an Sabeka. Next come highest paid defenders so we are here. This boy and so Ebaba Kano Nigas apprentice comedy Chanicano 300,000 pounds a year a week. Next one Van Dyke more and some and apostle I don't want some no and so Emma so Manchester City Bobo Kono almost we see. The woman said the last 12 months, my gay Diana Ebekamwa, or Panya Fan Pagbadola, 1 year you was spending 500 million pounds. 500 million pounds on your good says Opany, oh, too much. Nemum sensor over payments our minor for England. Me part on net I just spend and some any I just pep. Enya dia watoto place resi hunu no me patron spend no United for the kind 1.25 billion pounds Arsenal na tosumi no 939 million pounds and more Renfisa club you're from Oja Manchester United. Na wababe Chelsea. No respect. Not just a club from Manchester City. No. Ocean listening ma. Ocean what television is not just a Manchester City and a Pagbadola no. Ocean mun spend and not just another Sunday a process I don't some no. And so to our to so and Japa Yamamo. Oko Basona Bobo Kuna Soya. A crowd friend of Duro. My man fan to just a Kranoko catch Basona Bobo Kuno. Sa Amba Basa Beam or Pase Oko. Eno ayatete no asoke baso na fonyina ayade ayo bia enso emwa sankura na wo lamasia aba sampan fadire paso mo yakra ne touch no na akra ne timbe ka chom sande ayade on to so biem emfama pasa wo peso okwa eno ayaro wo semane ato baso na bobo ko ne talent ne kra we no enya akra ne mo yesa akra ne decision and so dire pasa oni future e wo pasa ayade on timenya successful enso e wo pasa otan baso na enya de sebetumi abo no etende onko Udi sa krane any opinion for Hansi Flick or manager no and or the Koto Barca manager and him Sobesano what transfer BBP or Barcelona or when is only Dache only BBP or Barca or Tina M1 into manager no or Babesano or Pesa Oko yes a decision from the agent and in a bush for and on a crane for Duro and you don't want some to get over to Madini so it just said the crano idea when you judge him that yeah and it's a cross I said a contract him no I just 6 million euros 80 club will be all this 6 million euros ba ko bia no wafano ababe to just a PG I done. Nina se PG in sa akaboy no acha so bia tiri pass and the PG na krane ko and no PG game ne pa na bia ne bisa Luis Enrique sem Monsaka krano and no cross PG mo and no matter that krane e fere duro amane ofi basam aba PG na ya samo de Neymar Messi and nemo de akra we enso eka ho and no sem Onyawe onim hwe fa ho eno se good night obia aya mo bi sa the question no aye good night okọ enom ejepa ya jema mo dwuma je so etani ya jepa say clubs no ma men fan to just anya pia jenko Manchester aye City Pep Guardiola aye team no ya report say dey omsum hwe se kwambia so akra no omsa be kan Chelsea aye club no abetodwa say Chelsea and this boy and a Borussia Dortmund and this boy ye nya reports akra destination no some anya club from PG ebe Manchester City and Dortmund and ejepa ya demamo say Barcelona okwa yesem payimfo ne say oh sa na beko dada na nomo onsha kwane feno Moriba say ya and Magiu see so say ya ye ka bibia che no pass awontie and okọ Chelsea say Chelsea so Bobio so Mobio obianim Moriba so sa etomunim say akra no ensen konya abotre kakra because on kwane bia no more talent rate some Magiu wo so okọ Chelsea and fire abrante for Moriba kwade ne ball no ensom ase do nsam na tudwa asam na jamete no and say asheba some point for no pa ayeto nsam na tudwa no good for Barca and say mabana ayaja kwani de wadi sare so betna this boy on the catch up pass so betna no were competing for position oni ba bia ko obeste and from so nya playing time no on the person channel bia so kama ya do nsam so tudwa awo dwumade so Darwin Nunes manya report na so kwa na so ya nsampi na Darwin Nunes oni se Fenerbahce omo any akra na kasa na mo menya report se Fenerbahce emfa any official me patro deal and from command club from Al Hilal was Saudi Arabia no more money apprentice for the Darwin Nunes and so akasa on returning to Europe no more trust MLB so ntiminya kama no more Hilal for any offer aya to some so to aya Paris FC manya report said the great man Edin Dzeko aya Paris FC paying for aya no say Edin Dzeko some betimi kan na bia so kama aya to some experience and so the ball mutini sere nei betimi avoid relegation na ne manya so koyi ejemomo enum ejepa ejemamo Jean Philippe Mateta kwambia so obenyako Juve and Crystal Palace eguso negotiate the meeting say akaka krabi ayaje antiase enso ebeya juma the woman no say Crystal Palace and Juve negotiations no Juve so mo pen loan and mo epe no loan no and Crystal Palace decision is okay so mo pen loan dia and the obligation to buy so mo timni say na bia so timi yakama not just ade season pa na bia no polo ni wia omon ebenya aye face aye figure not just omo traces kana ma bia no anso timi aye kama amasese ameka say Crystal Palace omo club no omo enso ekwa brante for the CDK omo kowe so be replace aye Jean Philippe Mateta CDK nie when ana ne Crystal Palace agire pass Mateta kono when ana omo kofa no enso edena ba na bia so timi aye kama ne yakora na ye for the CDK ana no so edena won sama tudwa awo dwumagere so amasese ameka say Oliver Glasner agire pass na team ami coach Magayi ko sese Matata so ko ono so confirm so mfon tudwa season pa na wie ya ono so de adwuma no enso e de ato eno ayaje official press conference course no eno ona so Sunday eno Magayi enso kono no manager no so no ade season pa na wie ya ono Oliver Glasner ono so kwa ya to won na tudwa abrante na fa Jack Harrison ma me mfon tudwa sese ameka say Jack Harrison ayaje wakopiem enso e city of Florence oko me part of Fiorentina ono so atimi akwakodu onom na wapia wo hwe television so no okoto so e de ma club no ama bia so atimi ayekama ya to nsem na tudwa obaka Douglas Costa the Brazilian baba de ma Bayern Munich baba ajama Juventus ma me mfanto da sese ameka say we return to Europe waba back to Italy Kiev Verona and obeto so about e de ma mama bia so ayekama et Douglas Costa no ana ne yedire won commentator won sane pe enso emam awodwumagye so me poto Japan ya kra fa ne Kento ma me mfanto ja sapranche no ade asi ameka sai obo oman na ye fro wo Netherlands obo Adman Neck club no se si ameka sai Wolfsburg akaka kra bi no mo saka Japanese no obeto so ade mama bia no enso atimi kama eta no pa ye dema modwumagye so eta branche for Kento obeto so ade ma Wolfsburg wo Germany na bia so atimi kama woni se Liverpool club no amuguso abrante for Federico Chiesa ano pema so Chiesa so ya Liverpool say okay Chiesa yate so persoko Juve yate bibia kama yeni issues bia nemom minya report say Liverpool episode amune Juventus and so a business. Now to say Juve, about a business national as well as some for. Only say Liverpool so did pass a Sadia and then Kakana yell this. Ayajane commented about Katino, this boy, and T. Sabasa Kamefa de Boya, and your mama, your corner can yell this. Yes, went to me, Antonio Bios when you come about summer more, and your January, and your Japa, your Jamamo. I want to make the soon take a Federico Keza, and some aqua, a community cannibal, and so because this boy, I'm always a Juve retinol, more than even 100 million euros, where they are only 10 million crowd car and Sabbath to me. Not just some mother chase can be piano, and so to me, Ayakama, you don't want some and so to jar. I will Ayajumadi, some money. Gusua yadem ayapi anso emamo ewo ayababi bia aya uwo bia Antoine Semenyo mame emfawe entuja se House of Commons ewo UK na just a parliament pa na Semenyo and that recognition abonya ewo aban mame ni pictures emba bedi nkomo ewo aban mu enya sem ketokra Antoine Semenyo mame mfantuja se East Labour MP Ayatom Hayes opanyin we na enra okọ House of Commons na Ofibomov na wo didi nkomo no na o describe a branch for Antoine Semenyo say oye superstar our pitch no so na off the pitch ningina no a branch no a superstar say a gentleman na omo penipa bebre ti se Semenyo so nipa bebre enso our community ho ningina no say they were kwani sitie also a gentleman our pitch no so off the pitch uhu na open asem they were ositie they were or respect ne ball na ball ne professional said o si ball the ball say odiri pass or ya superstar ye ka superstar ampinisi emfantuja say Semenyo a superstar a UK House of Commons or panya ye father Tom Hayes.
AFC Bournemouth has just said goodbye to Antoine Semenyo. He's been a superstar on the pitch and a gentleman off it, taking out a full-page ad in the Bournemouth Echo to thank fans for the memory as he sadly went for Manchester City. In Bournemouth, we need more players like him. That means getting kids outdoors, off their phones, which is why I back raising the minimum social media age to 16. It also means supporting play spaces, youth centres and grassroots football facilities for clubs like Boscombe Albion, Kings Park Dynamos, Queen's Park Ladies and Generation Elite. What is the department doing to support our young kids?
So can I thank you for such a moving tribute, and I think
Semenyo no a UK House of Commons and a year Bonabaso I don't want some so to ja who go Kitiki or see fun to just a partnership with a for long vet what do you come on and saying who say Kitiki so go not for long vet and our sister no and that's on our sister a for long vet who go Kitiki.
I was talking about beautiful player to watch, like it's one of them. Like I play against him in Germany, but it's someone I was watching, you know, like his game, because I just love the way he played. It's like it's someone like you smell football. It's a really good footballer, and like obviously I think like.
And about for one verse about so I don't want some to ja. My main fan to just a Roma de Bobo Kunana about 1 p.m. now. Game the air pass ya. Na a hobe se papa. Mame I am Madrid supporters and on a meaning come on. Yes, I'm more informed fans, no. Se game ne pon ya. Ombe CCTV cameras awura was stadium winner. Se ekoba se wa ye behu se na uhuru aye players no. Ayadia omote ban ebema untimi emra stadium obiem eno I report oyenseka nano ana mede beto ani se made supporters no wo ma plan so meka kohuru players ne be te se Vini te se Jubele hamo Fati Vavademo omo yo made so meka kohuru omo made bobo ko na take decision se omo de omo inform fans no omo nka we game ne pana bi ya omo CCTV cameras awro no omo cameras no omo se wo ye dipa bia na wajejere ma udi players na tama omo de ban ebeto so this iconic stadium unya kwan emra ho enso American bia no ejepa eno avara blower Morris Rama the coach no ayajo panyinu gu so or spend 11 hours enso ewo aya sports city ho our dey toto ne niamanti at the time opie ye achesem ofi ayame pato sports city ho akofia akwa ne yire ne ma na wo hwe bia de won sam na to yene so panyi no enso egu so airport ma manya reports na ayaje ne front aya and I said, the 3 I am a foot in here. 3 I am man, I am a foot. No, when I just 40 Valverde, a branch your funny Chuameni, and I Jude I Poliham, me Patoremo, and I know Panina take decision Sunday, or John Mubet from my piano, and stretch me Ayakama, Yatomon Sunny P, and Emamo, I will Ayatuma Swintanon, I am me 4-3, I am there, or did a passamo, and else some upon a piano to me Akama, I'm on some papi, and some bet me I can't be there at 1 p.m. Yabere I am Madrid game no minya reports lunin no so I'm betting at 10 because yes no supporters the point so against a best goals no consider no I'm did a pass one consider goals ye no also pra anya dey so your fit on to me and go to the meters and so call to abeta go no ma lunin and second goalkeeper and no dey abeto twa no so dey mamo awo ayotuma dey so and no send pia pa ye mamo ma men fan to the Arsenal ayo goalkeeper na for David Roya when you save of the month of December afina etwa no me patro ono month of December no omutide pass no and a goalkeeper oye save and ho oye save will be editor Brighton aye club no ayaje no and almost amaye the save of the month of December and no aye goalkeeper David Roya and aye tin won come etin won sema tuja and Ousmane Dembele actually the reason tia aye Ballon d'Or winner against aye Lee aye club no aye juma no against aye Lee o se go ama bia so to me come and Ousmane aye Dembele na Dembele makacho say Dembele go away won't go Ousmane Dembele do nyina for respect man almost oye obi a waje Ballon d'Or omu obi a wabore about 4 players any journey him plus aye goalkeeper come out 3 5 where Dembele Juma oyano enwa Ousmane no say mo the 60 million be man no because Ousmane Dembele ayadia o deserve 60 o deserve 30 enom ejepa edemamo ma men fanto da sanua ayadia lead team e ba ye no na cha sa branch na ye fa na tan Mbappe ono ebebo gani bi ma bia so timi ye kama ne ma me I found Fauza Amari Mbappe mamini on the PG 40 just entokopa and no mameno Korea game ni bi Korea ne bano enti opie ye ni Fauza Amari or hadwen Mbappe mame on run the agent on run the manager ne mano or you powerful ko France on and more driving after the game no and so every aye party prince I'm run name or just 61 million and so every aye PG or I'm not the club ne kopie mo court you don't want something so to o jumade so me patro Lamine Yamal ne Mami Edini birthday na je Lamine etoma ne mami ni eye back
voy a presentar a mi nuevo amigo. Chequense. Gente, les presento Esponjita. Esponjita.
na mo kroma na base bia bigi udu birthday on the back akrabi brawa so som enye ni nyina ene yesika wacha se enom ejete no esika fo no kwa the bag na ekọ enti enom ejete pa ya tema mo ne mo ba se no so ebi expensive papa ebi ade bo enso enya kro enom ede to dwane no ma me front to the Chelsea aye club no yenko koba nye ni nkomo kakra because Chelsea focus on Brentford and then on be protest on be demonstration at your champion for no aye to ball ni pay for na on be sergeant players in here omo koba mo omo airport ma good news and it's a Cole Palmer a returning and some at Brentford aye club no Cole Palmer ne a just on so babaka ya don't want some tuja Marco Correa and players na kano and I also my don't want some tuja ding na sanda Chelsea benya team at the abo game once against Arsenal omo me say 7 key players omo nyina no antimi amobi another good news no so Brentford for Moises Caicedo and so to me a return bia kama at my club from Chelsea mamen opanye for Liam aye Rosinia na mi ni aye manager no ehun komo na Liam nie aye jo opanye no eno opimo na so ya yes or no and I'm a quite Sunday Charles in point for no game bia ba na wie ya omomra dressing room ho na Enzo Maresca and support Sanya mano no mo nte wo nyina ne Sunday na so panyin we no point for no gidi passer and so gidi passer some point for no eba na omuni players ne be hia no mo gidi nkomo after game bia ntia no ayo panyin no ayo ni decision and jepa ya jama mo Chelsea ma men front to da Sunday Jeremy Jacquet player no ayajo betimi about Chelsea manya reports by Munchen rival Chelsea den say yeah my fattest boy monkwa sa monkwa dabi yeah man yeah monkwa mon fattest boy and no Japan no Chelsea fattest boy Bayern fattest boy only say Chelsea a creative gap e wo UEFA Champions League omo the space e dey to for defender obeba. It's just this boy Chelsea betono because Chelsea for create space. Our UEFA Champions League squad just at the Albano, Ayajo Bayo, Baba Sema, my Bias to my Kama, and for some Payamik so this boy, no, me report on second as this boy, when we be payments or Chelsea to Bosumi, Chelsea Benya central defender, and some at an Apana Bias to me Ayakama, and no Ed Paya Demamo, Uni Sapayamik Bobokuno, Ayakim Minjai, I'm in front to the same phones and the Dutch and Ayabiono, I'm up at this boy, I'm going to send Nico Slow Tabek, on also I play as I say, among any Diakranachi, and Jenny Santa Bosana, Nepa and Epano, Omni di Slotterbeck, Aka Jeremy Jacquet, and a chance to General Concert that boy from Aya Franca, and also I don't want P and Emamo, and no never took a demamo, Malo Gosto, Ayada Branton Epri, or San Equina flu, or San Yare, the maintenance, what me I return it, a Branton and Yamia Domene, Obetima Sasa, your training Kakama Piaso, Kama, Mepata Richard, so in your coda, when your coda went to me from a bomb and you, when you're fluent to me from a ball, Kata, Chewa, Kroma here, you're a bit so board my Piaso, Kama, and then Marco Variety, and then a Yeti, Gennaro Gattuso, and then Italy national team, no, one round to make qualified playoff Naco World Cup, the Yeti, and it's a Passote, a branch for the Marco Variety, Eco World Cup, and be, or Passote Variety, because still, or Bobo or Kata there, no or any team, no way Italian players, Nina, or Bian what this boy, the profile, maybe, it's a new Passote, no call, no Piaso to me, Ayakama, you don't send to ya, Ayaliam, Rosinia, and you beside a Sokochi, and then a Debia with your own so groups, Coach Biaba. Me pato oba club for Chelsea obi the gloves and the training but with your own for gloves now bounce some and also there be or you shoot gloves or born in summer players and the person carry players and intimate the piano where you gloves our womb said over born in summer band players and the person
Joe, back in.
Nice and lively.
Joe, back in.
Clubs are Obo Biante Nema Junior. I did a pass say over Sika when you Sika be bray or private jet or helicopter or BBPA. Sika when you be bray Nemum Babia, you won no son neighborhood honor. I had over city or a year enra. Nina said, oh, did you pass a woman here? Never be starting and to me calling a more. No be also to me a come and you play now. You're for the Nema Junior and the year don't come on front to da. Yes, the first time in so many years. Madrid. Ayadia inside sources. Almost say question Fiorentino press decision. Fiorentino press take a decision a final. Yes, be Bretini pass a decision where dear opani and fa decision where dear amwa opani me patrol untouchable. The Obekabia a Madrid. The Oka and a bum. Yamum where dear Jabi Alonso to Apollo Adiano. Yasini Pobe Bre Adria pass and fa inside Madrid. Yasim Pai for the Bretini pass Ayadia where dear Fiorentino press and some among question the sober question this man almost as a question I don't want someone to my man found to the 433 I am magazine I am a world best player almost the best player or we are say Rafinha about Edma Barcelona Monte said Dembele and the Diamond one Omodiamano Omo 433 for no Ayajane Omodi pass a brand for Rafinha the year 2025 the best player or what are you no only so votes no Rafinha almost 50 million votes not just a on your voice no to I don't send to the Barca almost sing and you and logo no omu ye from just nachi omum enya yesika kakra oba bi omo koje because omo kro omu yeska and amu you for omu ye free and edemamo it is omo kwaje sponsor for and so edia beto ma bia so e kama opanya for the Zidane na plan no for FFF and your from Football Federation no and Sunday opanya for the Zidane ombe Emma World Cup na bana wie enti Didier Deschamps every World Cup na command so the mechanism a federation no asase ye adwuma omo age Leicester Zidane ede be ye adwuma na so Zidane backroom staff no omo anya je list na ye do nsem no ema mo awodwuma je so cha se na ni manu ya no omo we no sem o metime sase mo sala ayaja metene se empanfo no decision so betena it say emfon so panye fa na slot no ono abekeka bi so sala sem pie no betena jametre se mo aye sala ayade obekọ so ato so se wa return no obesia bobo no bi ade ma aye me patro club na from Liverpool enom eje ba ye dema mo ansu 40 and 7 goal of the season and no lose game ne de nem Ansu Fati enya go ama bia so atimi ya kama Ansu Fati ne ayaje no was 7th of the season na nsana goals ne na dry na mo no nya ba ko ama bia so e kama Sergio Ramos ne just ne Sunday so to Sevilla aya club na opanya ya fero Tiga obede opanyini be san return obeba enso ewo club no and ore no so munchimo obesan ayusu sampin for no na bia so atimi aya kama enom jaba Liverpool team na nsan results na nya eniama ne yanto Liverpool for so matete so 70% and from jackets just in come and eniama na akeka omoton wo official store no me automatic 70% at the free so it is so biamra no biametobi na bia so anya kama and jaba me pato bad news aye Fiorentina aye one president former president opanye fe Rocco Comiso enwa is 76 on so we free mo wawu eno aya ro sama eno so ato aye Fiorentina aye club na ye dom nsem no enso ema mo ewo aye dwumadi ni so ma me fa sansem ntudwa se bibi si o Vietnam yeah, the next 10 years, and Yama Vietnam, money bet me a abana yi $5.5 billion, and so at the CEO $5.5 billion, no, almost on Babesi 70,000 capacity stadium, almost Babesi indoor arena and the capacity 18,000. Ombesi multi-purpose, a year me patron sports a year center, and Yama Vietnam for the $5.5 billion, and some become the pass football no or market sports no Vietnam for market. It is a second of the realm no the next 10 years, the next 15 years, on Betama Sasha compete, my Piasso Kama, and on Michael Carrick, a Manchester United manager, or some fun to just say United. Aye team no onya ready na aye pressure untimi a onya United coach opa you need to komo bepre aye no a yinti Michael aye Carrick ninsane bia or the tuja.
I think there's more variety, there's a bigger number of ways to get.
You sound like you're enjoying it almost.
Yeah, no, all that side, it is what it is, you know. I don't see it as a threat of an issue, as a problem. I think it is what it is, you know. As I said, I kind of used to it. I was having a chat earlier actually about, you know, when the year we I think it was we won the Champions League in the league in 2000. I remember at the start of that season we were getting.
Pass and sana roke kan no enya na sem emfa ho na roke ngire pass na hu hia so modi adwuma be ma no waba wako aba oba ende no be udi kan ba first no etimo sande adwuma na ma no say o Manchester ni anase saying eno se de roke ka fan ho no enom emfa no dem already say Matthias de late e be return ani monim ya because me here boy no o pray na Manchester United achi ho no enema nkoye oni say Harry Maguire a confirm sem no kra say Manchester United they won't consider goals too much it odire pass Steve Holland waba no oba be pro mo ama goals mo consider nyina abana wie ye omo consider goals biem eno ye hu sem manager na ye fa Michael Carrick dia or the run don't back to Old Trafford as a current mo nyan tentem mo mo quick ba man United ebeboni watch us say fast na bibi also to me ayakama Arsenal players na sober we mo eguso e mo race Arsenal team na Nottingham Forest game na answer pass games be say and Arsenal team winning ma bia also to me yakama we mo percent o mo Premier League na e mo so much League Cup no o mo match FA Cup no o mo match Champions League no o mo match Premier League bibi o mo kan and so any team Arsenal and ye do mo come Roger Federer SM fan to just o feeling Messi dodo or say Messi and the biggest fan just a Messi o feeling it too much and on Roger Federer and I just some so to ja yet mamo ayojumadi so kwame enya transfer team na enya transfer na mo Bayern Munchen yes akra na pacho and ye for Jonathan Tah ebetimi aye record obey first player our German Bundesliga history 39 consecutive away games Olusubi from the club Bayer Leverkusen to club I'm a patron for Bayern Ebinsi da the last 39 Ebinsi say player baako betimi abo away against Bebre na ayaja Oluso woni say Bayern away jersey for next season and so and awosha yet won sane p and so emamo and de Bayer de mamo ewo ayetuma ni so yemfa eno ensure na yento so emfa for subject me ba be jo mo nkomo na mo Shaq 1 yenu Shaq baby Shaq obi ano yencha Shaq 1 ene anopai Shaq 1 baby obia yenchia sakane Saturday ema Renfe se hot rotaries no chairman na yaw ene yeni team no Kwame say bia boko de chairman nano na beginning ha nchen so model de no brand ne chairman tasty joint ewo abuakwa ene ho ne edidi chairman ho abuakwa de so fa wa so Kwame wo hu say na tasty ne zitie tasty na no ehye chairman aduane na no ehye fa ho na wo so didi ewo Kwame
Ken
yemra na yeni nkomo kakra na nsem ho
nsem de bebre matches bebre na wo ho na me try say me compress your man na metimi wura matches ni ma dia bis AFCON straight away ma me rem and a big game because so England Manchester United Manchester City Ken ye share season ase no say o compare Manchester City ni previous season now they had this season generally unse Manchester City modern bono any as compared to previous season na Manchester City dominating England na Manchester City performance was through be but enfa said this season the general performance of Manchester United and Manchester City and to say enkane no still na no me better than Manchester United menya sure say league na ye boni this season no obi bedi hu atini ye say Manchester United modern bo was say Manchester City dey bi Michael Carrick the first game against Manchester City obi expect a lot from him there na odeba there no betima best say Manchester United bobu konim but be a difficult task e dey ma papa friend say Michael Carrick because say obeba first game e dey tia Manchester City wa woni to say be a tough game ade am Manchester United all season yes league na say ebesi ne Manchester United bobu ko no most especially omukusia big clubs Manchester United enye team on a dominating play. But dia me Manchester United bobo ni say. Omu kosia big clubs na. Omu try say. Omu mumbe absorb pressure. Omu mumbe try some be contain opponent no. No ma make sure say omu use omu transition any opponent ne edi abo. And to ko check Manchester United against big clubs na. Eya asa no omu ye no. Playing Manchester City ene. Ade be hia pa no say Manchester United. Ombetime defend ye. That's the most important thing. What's a Manchester United? And it's also a Manchester United weakness. Manchester United weakness. How we defend it. And our mobile share Manchester City. Now, dear Manchester United bet me good results. Say Manchester United bet me apply defensive principles never you war. So we check Manchester United bobo kwakin. So we cap Premier League 20 clubs or musi akan Premier League nima. Teams were consider goals kesi pan Manchester United total 7. Were consider 32 goals. And to me boku omu consider because omu ntimi apply defensive principles na war. And tiene some person munya sa win na playing against Manchester City. Manchester United be what ability some bet me delay opponent Man City attack na eye baako. Manchester United e bet menya balance e we chiro eye mienu. Manchester United omu defensive line, omu last defensive line no, omu bet menya protection, omu bet menya cover na. And near the Manchester United be here wo game nim. Because Manchester United for omu last defensive line no, I likely say be look short on the left, Dalot on the right, Harry Maguire and a branch friend Lisandro Martinez. So 4 players we ebe here other players for Manchester United say omu mo bet me aba support you omu no mo make sure so met me defend as units. So omu je adwuma ni nyina de koma Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Dalot ni look short. Manchester United will suffer and suffer big time. And the time the Manchester United bobo kono ade ehia pa na say Manchester United for no betime defend yi enya dia ehia. Se we Manchester United team omu problem enya attack. Say we check Manchester City team na kin. En fa won Manchester City this season no enye hu sa no. Manchester City ahoden pa no say so omu so ekura ball na omu attack. And the first thing abehu Pep Guardiola na Manchester City so be na say omu kura ball no omu attack a open numbers e won finfin ho. Enti Rodrigo Cascante ebehye mfimfin obi. Abranti e friend say Phil Ford ebehye mfimfin obi. Check ebehye mfimfin obi. Now ama Abranti e friend say Oriali na obo as a left back no e push e invert abeka midfielders ne ho. No metime nya numbers won mfimfin ho. The moment o menya numbers won mfimfin o mo nsa beka bo ni bebrebe no. Na afi the Manchester City for ahase say o ma utilize o mo weight no. Say enne kwa Manchester City for so esi akan. And he says, watch a Man City a wait now after Semenyo Beka no Manchester City the last time I make catch say or menya a wit creator. Wit creator no say Bernardo Silva nebebo. Say a branch friend said Doku nebeba. Omumum e won 10-10 hono ombetuma create the Manchester City. Now branch friend say Antoine Semenyo no onso so a wit a finisher. Onso be she goals ne the amomo. And sa no ma say nya boss dominator in the shape of Haaland. Into the entire Premier League.
I don't know City for here, sir.
Are they? Dear no my.
Se Pepe person, I know better, sir. So I'm going to do judgment.
Oh yes, so.
Na do ye dey.
Na so person oche.
It is a young father says Semenyo right. Na Doku or left her. Check mu be free chaba.
Obetima converting na bebo number 10.
Na omo bench no kra nya sem keto.
Se fane se obo Doku on the left. Now obo Antoine Semenyo on the right. Number 10 rule hono ebeyi either 3 players. Bernardo Silva betimabo. Phil Foden betimabo. Ana check isu betimabo.
Yes, e basa mienu betranche.
Mienu betranche. Enti says wahwa obetime decide say obetima ma Doku free bench aba. No ama Antoine Semenyo ashase from the left. No the Bernardo Silva call right to. No abo Phil Foden.
Na me tie Pep kakra about balance. No here balance we anymore say na osi peno no. Na omuni Newcastle boy na me hu say coaches no musuande.
Yeah.
Wonim say Oma Doku ball left na Semenyo ball right na game ne ba na wi Oma Semenyo ball left.
Eba. No kwen pa.
Eno sanyi.
Eyame de so say this ade no.
Bia no unya de ope bia unya.
On say uti Pep Guardiola balance asema ade akem no. Football defensive department ehia balance. Midfield department ehia balance. Forward line ehia balance. Ye share season ase no. Na Manchester City bobo. But no ni balance we nim ho. Balance no ni we nim won ye say our boss dominator. Haaland be yes ade ndiama no. Wings no our creators. By omuntimi nhye goals. Entina oni balance we nim ho. By Semenyo be shame no. When you Haaland as a boss dominator because Haaland no baby na ho den won pan ye se penalty box mo be show. Enti when you boss dominator. Say in 10-10 ho no. Say odi Doku ba, Doku jibo. Onimtwe samuye tu mpokro obetwon obekriti
na sa boy no call numbers ha Premier League ne say nko na the best player na
the last time Krasa na kwaku analyze
because our numbers ha or the best player of Premier League no
form na wafa no
because say na ho den no kura na nya agro
ana we
Jeremy Doku
ni decision improve
Panka Ghana against England Doku left Semenyo right 2-0 nanke awie oh
so can balance away the money na na say no in on so ma say nya Semenyo a on so betima ma goals no ento menya balance enti so ko Premier League ni ma team a wa she goals kese no City team a wenya big chances kese City enti so ye Manchester United ade Manchester United betim de nya good results say on betim defend Manchester United problem enya attack ken ye kan Manchester United team na wo ho no only be 2-3 games per anom ntimi she go ye cat teams or match goals e wo Premier League we Manchester City free we Arsenal free a Manchester United en ko fa dwen ko so because Manchester United team no en win matches bebre dominate games bebre but in terms of goal scoring ability Manchester United wo ho so playing against Manchester City the only way out for Manchester United ye say obetime defend Manchester City e chi ho no e yo mo tire expose teams beat you high line no teams to na editia City and it's a Manchester United ebetime defend ye dia Manchester United ebetime nya good results but when to me defend ye dia na etifa so dia Manchester City for better to because City enim hono more players or more ability to score now we come Michael Carrick the first interview wo he ni training na no ye na wo say omo bo papa on one kasa enum Michael Carrick say obema Manchester United abo exciting style of football or say Manchester United supporters ebe twebo a efe
Rondo ya omo boy dey pass no on be pass
Ken Rondo ni di obetima ye ba wo akohie obi onim ye sen wo bo a efe no onim bo nsen City for enti me de me Michael Carrick ene Manchester United boboku na de me ko ne ye say me kohwe say metimi enya results no dan say me kopebo a efe because boy if no nim bon say Manchester City for no a game back over 1.5 over 2.5 ABPM game nim Chelsea and Brentford I was say Chelsea used to game we as a turning point e wo mu season nim Chelsea she season as a kama by Ken onima de bi the last 15 points at Chelsea in the Premier League go menya triple The last 15 points in Premier League, Chelsea nya 3. We draw against Newcastle, we lose against Aston Villa, we draw against Bournemouth, we draw against City, and we lose against Fulham. So we say BM Pokra. The last 10 games are Chelsea are in the Premier League. We winning Burnley near Everton. The last 10 games in the Premier League, Chelsea winning just 2 games. And so what check Chelsea? You share season as nan kwofo cry target Chelsea say omo na yeti mo betimi aha Arsenal dream but say tia no mo tiba form. And Chelsea last 2 games I was Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. We draw against we lose against Aston Villa and we draw against Bournemouth. And Chelsea and Kasan recently no more performance no drop and a drop. So playing against Brentford, Chelsea need any excuse than to win. Because some men winning no more draw and so lose. Ebesa Chelsea atia betri. Playing against Brentford. Yes, season I say from match day 1, equal see match day 15. Now Brentford lose 8 games. Na new man kui. By killing himself from match day 16, see match day 21. Brentford lose game. E can who be na push you amodi omaba beto 5th on the league log. And it's offer Premier League table now. Say Brentford for match day 16, see match day 21 no. O metimi abobo na omu lose game ni bi edoma be that 5th on the league log. E Chelsea recently Brentford for na Chelsea ba be show no omo modembo no o metimi improve. And so we Chelsea now kwa kwisia Brentford da. And what's how we Brentford all form. Enya Brentford only form. Say Brentford team no omo position pokro omo da no omo de be say Chelsea. And to ye Chelsea untimi underrated Brentford boboku no. Na ade asese omo season ama ye say Brentford for no etimi perform very well na ye say ukosia Brentford a ade omo di kan ye na ye say omo make sure say o midfield no omo be stop midfield omo ma midfielders ni enya supplies ne nko enti omo block midfield. So Brentford dey kwakosia Chelsea ade omo di kan ye na ye say omo ma Caicedo Enzo Fernandez ni Cole Palmer entimi nya ball ne emfa attack from the central channel. Omo be force Chelsea say omo nko win so no omo nya cross and this style like say Brentford for use a omo di nya points omo pe the moment omo be force so ko wide no o cross here omo players omo players are in terms of high balls omo timi pick the moment omo be pick ball ne pe na afi de wa wonim say direct play ne ko omo je ball pe Calvin and Dango Watara ebe true me kanom de ball na komo omo Dango Watara afi de ono so na be feed Igo Tudor Igo Thiago omo striker no this season was 16 goals e Premier League dim enti ade a Chelsea hian ye say e was Chelsea impose your game no on Brentford e was Chelsea dominating enya midfield solidity no na Chelsea etimenya omo 3 points no sanye saade aken Brentford team na ma witness recently no omo form no wasoro payi Chelsea to omo nyoma e impose omo game no on Brentford enya sa midfield solidity na Chelsea benya omo 3 points Liverpool Burnley no disrespect to Burnley enye game amebe ha me ho ya analysis straight win for Liverpool team no nyoma nkoye mfama Liverpool by ten say Burnley Chelsea a team friend say Liverpool bet na fie na Burnley akwa she a Liverpool team no so straight win e de my team friend say a Liverpool Nottingham Forest ne Arsenal nim say match we or drop points are emboa because the last game against Liverpool or drop points onim say osakwa we a na Nottingham Forest for J points ni be free in sema other teams e close gap no a bit say Manchester City enti kwen bia so team friend say Arsenal be going for the 3 maximum points ade am ni je Arsenal team no ye say ye bo match a situation bi omutimi adapt so mu kosia opponent ni dominate your ma ometima adapt no metimi nya results omo pe ometima kwa kosia team bi team ni be na adwen so obesity Arsenal be dominate enti na ma me gidie say Arsenal enfa ho say omo last game omo drop points against a Liverpool team no ometima kwa we against Nottingham Forest na Arsenal team akwa kunya points omo pe eno so me kwa win or draw e de ma Arsenal team no Real Madrid ebo Levante Ken Miami team Real Madrid Nanse wa kolusu against Barcelona e was Spanish Super Cup Oba ya o Copa del Rey only second division team wakwa ko free Oba be share Levante or the 19th on the league log the entire season Levante etimi win 3 games we enye tactics enye abalu asem se oye Vinicius Junior oye Jude Bellingham oye Chouameni oye Rodrigo sa players we nyina na wo kwa koshia Levante na wo hwe de esi wo Copa del Rey mu na wo ka kire me se obetena fie untimi nhye Levante ken me nim de tactics e wo sa beluwa ebo enti se Real Madrid for sa atena fie na omobo draw anasa Levante be shock you ma egi players na nkasa because enimguase na ya doso na nse wo ye Real Madrid supporter untimi nsre untimi nji wani Debi ankofo atwetwe because nyoma enkoyi enti se obo Levante na wo say agese abelo wabo wiase tactics ansa no wa Levante be mwanwa straight win for Real Madrid de bo Levante team we enye yenya analysis enye tactics asembia se o ma lusu sa game we dia ye to je o man straight win for Real Madrid. Real Sociedad na fie against Barcelona from there 2014 ever 2016 Barcelona ko Sociedad fie bia na Barcelona struggle the best draw na period that Sociedad dominate Barcelona bananse nyoma sesa until last season Barcelona ekolusu wo ho bananse die Barcelona ko Sociedad fie bia otimi konya results ope any advantage ba kwa wo ho de ma Barcelona die toso this season Sociedad modern ni soro as compared to previous season bon na Sociedad e bon ahoden nim ade ani anim Sociedad ni esese uko ni fie anoita hona eya na den so ba kwese Sociedad bananse Sociedad ankasa fie ohayemre enti La Liga teams ni nyina 20 clubs omo compete e wo Spain ni nyina no teams omo ntimi winning matches e wo fie pa no Levante, Real Oviedo, Sevilla ana team e friend say Sociedad ana Sociedad e ba be face the best away team e wo Spain. Currently, so La Liga now the best away team. Team a friend say Barcelona. And Sociedad susu ntimi dominating opponent fie. But dia ba kwa ebwa Sociedad ni say. Can you say season as so may use 3 different coaches. By the current coach in the last 5 games, Sociedad lose match. And Chelsea gradually Sociedad for the air pick omo points, air pick omo form no. Na adia ebwa Sociedad that so far no mess sadia mo money say. Omo bono omo emphasize on pragmatism. Omo mfa ho ni philosophy omo mfa ho ni style of play omo ko game ma omo dia ne yese omo ko hwe opponent ne strength no ma capitalize on weakness enti omo de ometima defend ya no many omo results omo pe na ye pragmatism in football na you say ebwa Sociedad nim say yen kura ball no yen ball no yen possess yen dominate attack no Barcelona for be sadie no so the only way out as Sociedad be yen say yen twe players ni nyina mba akiri na Barcelona for weakness kese ba akopa omo highlight yetimi time here runs na near the ball na kwa anim ho eho ana Oyarzabal ebetime use ni individual brilliance eho ana Carlos Sele ebetime use ni individual brilliance eho ana Takafusa Kubo ewo ho the same thing as Lucas Susic enti adia Sociedad for me yen say ombe use pragmatism ewo game we mu say yenko defend na yen hit Barcelona for on the counter break but dia ba kwa about Barcelona team this season here say se game mu kra ye den a Barcelona will coach be at the bench. Any technical team or multi bench straight away we to read the game at the amount. No mass Sanyoma at the amount my friends at Barcelona. A advantage Kessie, weapon Kessie by Barcelona with this season. And 2 part check this season. Your matches be or what? And what to me at the Barcelona. Men cast matches nina by majority and what to me at the Barcelona. Barcelona coach every day and was Sanyoma. Barcelona beat me your 3 maximum points. Say Barcelona gradually collective play net nyasa improve. Barcelona bobo na rules clearly defined. Rafinha nimse ye krabo no be move inside. Abrante friend say Baldi nimse obe overlap. Abrante friend say Frankie Dion nimse on a beji ball from deep from the defenders no asha say or dominating play. Pedri nimse ono and a be breaking lines. Lami Yamal nimse obe stay wide I expand the opponent. Entiken Barcelona team e wo say no. Oma build the confidence. Coach ni read the game. Players new rules clearly defined. E be den say Barcelona e ba kolusu game we against Sociedad. Barcelona were simple crabit makwa draw. Big advantage for Barcelona. AFCON no Senegal ni Morocco. Oma ya ade so medru this stage. Senegal wabo AFCON 18 times. Wako final 4. E wini ba ko pe. Morocco wabo AFCON ba ko 20. Wako final 3. We wini ba ko pe. That was in 1976. 50 years in here. Enti 2 countries will be a penny second AFCON title. If it is here about African Cup of Nations, only 7 countries. And I did 2 or more trophies ever AFCON. Ghana ye ka ho. Morocco ne Senegal. Morocco and Senegal be age 1. Enti wa obeji we no, udi ko 2. Se me hwe Senegal ne Morocco ewo tournament we makin. Omomode mbo no very close. Unse den hu difference kese. Senegal 6 games we win 5 for draw 1. And they do final. Morocco 6 games we win 4 and draw 2 and they do final. Na the country make us omo game no any on bibia penny say. Se ofa Senegal team na oma hoden ne eyede oma hoden ne yese wingers beje ball fullbacks be join it midfielders and dominate the same thing applies to Morocco and to Morocco game no is Azuli and the ball pretty on the left side, Brahim Diaz on the right side. So on betima foundation pa a timer Hakimi Ashraf and Mazrai right back left back join the attack. Omo join the attack I hope and Brahim Diaz mu it be bobo ni bi. The same thing applies to Senegal. Senegal Indiai and Sadio Mane wo wing so. Crepin Diata. Esusu ewo fullback area ho and Malik Diouf esusu ewo fullback no ma join and sana Sadio Mane mehu game no so.
Malik Diouf ne sas Nigeria left back and Bruno why not heavy why not ball Bruno tournament
Bruno ball no ball anwadi o
but sa kwa no sa Lamine no Edin so the ball be fa no
on so de no
na no nya sala pa
on so de no on so Edin so betwe no ana Bruno no so na Edin so be han on na ma Ibrahim Diaz for game nim you two left backs are so far
left back no Diouf
oyade pa me no oyade and two countries in yaken omo wingers na ye key no mbe hu game ni so ye omo fullbacks
okay
and the only thing game we be win game no e be gina wingers and fullbacks se Senegal person stop Morocco a just Sadio Mane ana India yi e ma Hakimi Ashraf ana Mazouai e mba omeni bebre sa so na Morocco be hu game ni so a just Brahim Diaz ana Abdi eso e ma Crepin Diata ana Malik Diouf mu enhu game ni so enti wingers and fullbacks in the best game ni nyina meme de personally from yebesha AFCON aseno Morocco na ma support ya me pese Morocco ji 50 years de ken
okay
oma hosti facilities oma bre
yes you do 40 enti
say
you to grow man you do 40
me support
you 40 in class you answer qualify
me support Morocco
sanity
Senegal na answer na omujibi omujibi che
yemfa enuncio two great goalkeepers Bono and Mendy yebehwe Adoson
that's say yet here say maminchia awoshi ewo dunkwa ono fen ane City James Center guys ni nyina nyakopon hiramu yi pa na mamindidi the stories ne bi hu komo na menka games ne ho asam kakra ken the ekoso ewo Barcelona no me monitor situation very very well enra me hu dream honestly me say Joe Fernandez say opeso fi Barcelona no eye me wan pa because me susu said Joe would request to leave Barcelona na nkomoni nyina ho ne say Joe no ni manager De La Peña mo amahwe ball ache winim De La Peña one of the finest footballers abebo Spain Ivan De La Peña ni tirun kwabo ansumu obasa but by Espanyol team say onim ball ne ball De La Peña ono ne manage Gavi ono ene sa manage Eric Garcia so open someone or connected to Barcelona a draws manager De La Peña. Now let me give you a context. De La Peña na down for Luis Enrique Paris Saint-Germain for coach. Now if you don't know, Luis Enrique Crase, someone he describes as a best friend Ivan De La Peña. Kent, if you get me those pictures, sir. Luis Enrique Koye coach for Roma. The assistant was Ivan De La Peña. Because Okwa no did time will be and a De La Peña be agent. When Chelsea had a conversation with Luis Enrique, it was De La Peña who was at the meeting. It is a Joe Hernandez Kase Opeso Free Club with Mukwa. It is quite obvious to say, me te PhD enya me wawa. Because De La Peña o manage Luis Enrique sa manage akwara no. But you see, komo eya doso dodo. Enkwara na wo Barcelona no. Omusi so a na obia recent times they are looking at Pau Kubasi, Lamine Yamal. Once they are getting playing time, automatically I was some susubinya playing time. Mama boni bia na chese mo mpema sam and the meko. And that has been the trend recently. I'm not going there. But recently, you want a Chelsea for Befa Maggie. And again, the conversation is say Barcelona for non Quarano, Omusiswa. Omu release clauses 5 million, 6 million, 7 million. That makes sense because they say release clauses this one. Into clubs, I know my convince I could answer Basa for Omuma Umbo ni bra. Maggie, you call Chelsea. Sa afasa emfa mwanka sa mwanitua. Now, drawaway last year before pre-season, Akwadana Barcelona won ni mujidi na Tony Fernandes na nya akwadawe. Na Tony Fernandes pray. Nkwanani bia na Barca ewo mujidi no pawu pre mu nyina no omu fi club no mu koyu. We no nka ho Hans Flick saw him. He wasn't even at the La Masia. No, under 19 anymore. So it was Hans Flick that directly took this guy from Barcelona's under 19, not even in the La Masia. And of fairness, I'm team because we say Akorana were talent. And not now senior team. Now watch this. Hansi took you, jumped you from under 19 to the senior team. And say, oh, senior team ni mo kakra. No, awa La Masia ni mo kakra. Afei, what is the problem? I could say, Ken, or expectation case so nya playing time because who the future. Jesus Christ. Hey, just say, oh, nyamnya dom, obia boa no. Onyi bai. Afei, on the 12th of January, I know the 18 years.
I say the system for nebo. Obi was 16 or Bobby, we was 17 or Bobby. What do 18 na onyam hu nanimia.
Say, timer Gavi, Pedri, Daniel Omumu Pride, no expectation Kobenya minutes abo. The number 10 one or pebble no. Hans Flex made the half in Yamuko Jina ho, a brown and a mate to Onya Boni Bimbo to Ohuni future ye into a Sophie Club.
Babon
18 years.
Winning Bopa.
But see, I admit, Nancy, coach, this season, Hans Flick, Nquaranquara, some no ojai. Onye no to say last year, baby, say yes, sir. Once a Mark Bernal, Ninko for so called loan, kakra, no konya playing time because Onya Boni be more. Because Hans Flick per results. But this boy situation, I think it's like a season way, minutes no one Kenya badu. Because you're not even, he was not the best player. The La Masia and American under 19 Ukraino. I doubt. It's in Kayan Kakra. But clubs that what you appreciate, they say, once they see talent, no makwadano. Ubebo, you have more chance, bra. Inti omunya convince akwadano and release clause in the 7 million they say F to say the Chelsea for ebefa Magiu at the coin. But the last question I would want to ask is say, this boy, episode free Barcelona, ekope playing timer. Clubs na airpero no oko obenya boni biabo na. Because I doubt to say, wait, oko Chelsea obenya boni biabo. Say City onya boni bimbo. Paris Saint-Germain onya boni bimbo. And see, I am surprised. Say, I want playing time, so I want to move. If you want to move, go to a smaller club that will give you a playing time. Hear that, or probably the easiest way out and say push for a loan out. And say, it makes a lot of sense. Say, I think say me crowd and Kamenyanka after deco Nansen on the contract extension. He should have listened to the project Barcelona have for him. But anyway, Drew. We should all the best. Basa for so I think some woman say asabna yaye bibri dodo. No more concentrate on other talents. Ken, they toss you. Manchester Derby no ho. Jemetimi can say United knows very well say City at Old Trafford. Away a very, very comfortable grounds for Manchester City. Teams are winning games kese pa Old Trafford recent times a City. Na in komono ma share Amorim last days. And ma be share Darren Fletcher kakra. And na meet City the Michael Carrick eka. Ken, one problem Darren Fletcher kept on reflecting to us, and they say, moving Manchester United from their 3 back to 4-2-3-1, no, team no lack weight. 0 wingers, 0 wing play, because when Ruben Amorim was moving the team from 4 back to 3 back, they made sure say wingers, natural wingers, because team no have a 3 back team, so they needed inside players. And until I'm for Brian Mbeumo, Ekofa Kunya Edibai, because these are not natural wingers. We inside number 10 for. So the recruitment was geared towards 3 back inside things. So what's also a move from 3 back echo 4-2-3-1. You need natural wingers in the team. Natural wingers no omuwahi. The last one Baku Kwen or Ganachi, Omusanso Man Koi. Inti, I was a Kunya. I was a Brian Mbeumo. And the whole weights in Manchester United. Clearly. These are not natural wingers. These are wingers, Acuna, or far born from the left, or yes, that type of place, or far born. The first instinct, the Bani Tribune say, let me take on the defender. Brian Mbeumo, or far born on the left, the first instance is that let me take on the defender. And as I say, Sesko no so born out born confidence na Elbano. When you give him a lot of crosses, I'm say or build the confidence in crosses near there. It's sad transitions, natural winger inside number 10 no a problem. Jot that one down. I'll come back to it. Number 2. What your story? No, Manchester United a consider goals bebree. Here, over 3 center backs. Now the 2 defensive midfielders, Ejna Umenima, you don't need to concede chances, let alone goals. Because 3 center backs, 2 defensive midfielders, Ejna Nimua, at least sort of protection. We are guaranteed with it all. But the rates of Manchester United conceding chances, even with 3 back, they are alarming. But the advantage was that it was accommodating Casemiro, because Casemiro in 3 back no anye biano na otimi bokakra. If you go to 4-2-3-1, which we are about to witness under Michael Carrick, spaces ebeto bebre. In United, they will be prone to conceding a lot of chances. Suddenly I worried about Manchester United. I consider chances with 3 backer. The 4 back is going to expose them more because they don't have a proper DM. And let me give you a context so that you understand well. If I say proper DM, I don't mean to say Casemiro or a bad DM. I mean to say a prime Casemiro and Kamada problem be anyhow. And then Casemiro no. Only sa one day na obe cover sa spaces na right back be jawako, left back be jawako no. Inti nka wo experience defensive midfielder like Casemiro na bia wo proper defensive midfielder bi o ye djuma gidi then Casemiro will use his experience to help him. In this case, Manuel Ugarte cannot do it. And today, a possible say Kobe Menu and a Babeka. Just imagine, say you are giving your and again Manchester United defenders, they are not too strong. Possibly, Ebe Eden Haven and Alessandro Martinez. Alessandro is very good, but I feel of injury ever. And see, if these two these defenders way, who Jayomo now I can say Kobe Menu and Casemiro and protect you one, who a problem. That is why I make us say, and then the approach is very important. Sir, Darren Fletcher, you know what to say? Oh, let's go and attack Manchester City. Let's open up. You know, I'm sorry. They will concede chances because I feel City for creating chances. Me pray. Sa trade draw na a so na City for ball draw. So miensa. Ama leg na AIS style bino. These are games that Manchester City created chances, but they were wasteful. Into chances creation in the Premiership no obien or to Manchester City. It is a team of creating chances, baby. Who open up which you the manual chances never ba. And nothing like offer Semenyo di nabano. Say Semenyo so mebwa Haaland in terms of goals. I've told you, say, the 2018 Manchester City for the 98 points AJ Lega Liverpool 97 away team yanjeno. One of those reasons we do not talk about say here City front three. Sergio Aguero, Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling. Yeah, season, Aguero, Emma Manchester City 21 Premier League goals, Raheem Sterling gave Manchester City 17. Now Leroy Sané, Emma City 10. Maria Sakrana na Okamubino, also man 7. Aguero was scoring, Raheem Sterling was scoring. So City needs Semenyo to also add some numbers, which I'm sure so far so good, which I'm sure say what was so. So I would want if again that's the only way Manchester United for me bomb, and I want them to go back to the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United, very compact. Let Manchester City have the ball, because City problem is that without the ball, we are very very bad. So let them have the ball. Manchester United can take on Manchester City in terms of counter attacks, because Amadaba, Kunyamo, Brian Ibuemo, their strengths in say transitions. You see, the strength of Manchester United today should be on transitions, not controlling the game. But Manchester City advantage. Ken, Chelsea ni Brentford no Obika Chelsea a small game and fe niagro. And yes, small game. Brentford from the last 8 games, wouldn't say Chelsea ashamo one pay. Team na it's Timmy Chelsea pa Brentford for no asango for no. It's Liam Rosinia. The press conference the Ken may say 1 minute to cry that because I enjoy listening to him. Onim kasa papa. Inti akasa ode kasa no ode adwuma be kasa no na ayede. Na the atwam ko premiership no ene na ehase. E de ama no. And he's starting with a tricky game. Brentford. The last 6 games, lose game. And Omoba Stamford Bridge. How do Brentford play football? For possession, they will allow you to play. Their strengths are long balls. So all defend it. No ball. No ball, one long ball. Kevin Sada and Igo Thiago. 2 players way partnership no solid. Inti Obama waba na abwesiwechi. Oma oba na abwesiwechi. Afei so one strength are set pieces. Ekwanya kai odebe fa so afa ball. Na wa to ball no. What say eba it said you be at the 9 abo ball no. Going back to the Stoke City days. Rory Dillap. Inti kofo no ball no. If you learn how to manage, any only problem, because and a sort can say, oh, Masha Brentford for no, I will manage almost set pieces in Kofono call 2 draw. I know my go. The last time Chelsea played game against Arsenal, Liam Rosinia catcher and said, well, when who Arsenal set pieces, they will stop it. Yeah, bought first corner kick na Ashe Chelsea. I would want to see say in Kofono throwing set pieces. This are second balls. Ya to ball. Ya to ya obedient flaky ya the next person who about share corner kick. Ya boy ya no obedient help him. The second ball no be about bob Saturday dia channel. How do Chelsea stop that? Because one of the painful things about Brentford for say, "Obebo possession nyina ye be wie channel na ono abodro anasa washow." See, this is what I'm expecting. Chelsea for no a better day. Advantage Chelsea. And the lineup, I want to see Palmer play. I want to see Extravao play. Pedro Neto. Not me Shadi again. A build up, no, very important. Since then, me Chelsea double chance Chelsea. A tricky game. Ken Brentford for no hyping. They are tossing you.
Okay.
Real Madrid, no Ken. Say Obibe doubts for Intino Pereza. no metiase kakra management ni bia aso omunwi no mia misi hei wonim say ye pam Alonso a omo ball Abelu adi no. I thought it was interim. I thought in the next 7 days Real Madrid were going to appoint a different coach. Because I see Abelu no ye pam no Abelu adi beto mu no I was like okay the next week coach from Eba. Inti man tia Madrid for so Abelu continue but make sure so we win the trophy dia man. I was like ebe yeni. And the risk partner for Florentino Perez it take you because if you be fat say obi a you unknown. There are a lot of unknown coaches. I am on space. I am on ejuma mo ababaye. Obiano no a lot of doubters were around, but of course they did a good job. Maresca did one at Chelsea. Pep Guardiola did one at Manchester City. Zinedine Zidane. There are a lot of examples. Inti Abeluano, Florentino Perez, I'm on a chance. Either he goes the Pep Guardiola way or he goes the Andre Pelo's way. Say Pelo, we a legend, you more chance, but you went to Nyanya and no one knows who then they will be. You see, I have two options. But Papa take a risk, beer. Me, I see, I am one. Say Abelu and Mbabejejo because the sacking of Jabi Alonso, dear. Me, sure, some penny for management, no, I am worried about that too. They are not worried about the sacking of Jabi Alonso. Rather, they are worried about the appointment of Abelua. Say Abelua, twice summer season, you know, and no more question. It's decision it has been taken, though a risky decision. Name Abelua no anka said to the be say Abelua no, ono so den no ye dia bono ho. Because amount of the Jumana say am far. Why here baby obet say e dia afa no nya enye baby ketwa. Say a fast so abuano. Inti then obey as a coach. He needs the place. Nyamia demand the quality is there. Ukwasha place nechi. One place ni e free. Motivate place no one. Ejuma na aka no e keti. Inti how do you get the place playing for you? One already. Team no ever down. We lose to Basa. We lose to Albacete. Motivation will camp will form. The next 5 games are crucial at the Abelua. Because Ken, say Abelua winning the next 5 games. Sa de ne wa bon say supporters Nico Bu, fans no Vinicius Junior, Abelua say de nyina to obetwa, then he can have his peace of mind to do whatever he wants. Because all these noise so results ba obi abeka na no atom sasadia Abelua the next 5 games nyamia dom he started with Levante fie obo Levante we a obebo Monaco fie 2 games was Santiago Bernabeu. The next away game is at Villarreal. No asanso akọ Benfica Champions League. No asanso abebo fie against Vallecano. Whatever the situation is, Abelua needs to get miss here first 5 games on to so 5 wins be bia to obetwa na chance papa ne dia mano no so no akasa anya chance no adwuma e bi obetia fa ne nya baby ketwa. Barca, I'm expecting a win for them. Ken CAF Champions League no nyama na Asia ye bobo final a omu gu AFCON enimu ase no sa Morocco ene Senegal no I think say CAF for no so ka ho bi eyenum guase say ye bebo final na social media space nobody is even talking about the final nemom nyama ACC ye bebo final no Ken and the video that came out to say Senegal for APA edi efi train station wo ni pardon place ekobo final na ejai place na dia ma supporters na ye pim place na place ni ntimi nko no be oh embarrassing things for the AFCON now. Ken, the tournament is being organized by CAF, but Morocco FA no so they cannot take themselves out of the organization because almost why the local organizers into a CAF cum Moroccan Football Association. Okay, if that is the situation, dear minim ni say inka a crucial final bisa no ken say Senegal for no every one city eba another city a final no one. Ken, don't you think say inka was say ma omo VIP place the bianca place ni na be fa inka omo nsia normal passengers mpo mi bisa o sade nka ensia na say a crucial game final ni ebebo Senegal for na ba bedru ebia ya VIP passage bi special one e dia ma boys no nka no get say because yenya ma bontin dey see wa bontin ho because time no omo ba ni mpo no omo ba ni inside ho na nya easy obi ato egu boys no so and Senegal for no so announce say supporters no ombaba at this time Senegal supporters ni be go gates. Now I don't have a problem with that. Sagana, you do finals. And the Black Stars for no aba sa town ni mua. In Central 4 supporters ya kwa kushia boys na e train station wa normal. Nebom, what is not normal? And they say it is the responsibility of the security guys to prevent the supporters from getting to the place.
The security is Dudu was saying because
what any problem? What any problem? No,
because we train station or crowd one na almost for left and feel left and so on. And the question no share
bebre on to go almost.
Send na passengers bebre so. Okay.
It's very, very bad. I just since in idea. Say Senegal for no acquire Senegal, Morocco, Biato to money on. I think they should cease fire. What happened in the air very bad. Lessons learned.
Senegal for Bebre.
Now more because born so dear. And we bad honestly, Ken. Me a bias towards Morocco. Honestly.
2% Senegal.
Me pese Morocco ji.
O pese Morocco mo.
Pese ti o Ken Wadaroma. So obi ye investment. Na investments in esomba faso under 23 sigged, under 20 sigged, under 17 se bibia ye sigda na aka baako na the backup wa Ken Wadaroma
ezo msaka
me yade but Senegal for no me ta Morocco for chi
Morocco
omo ye dwuma
the Ghana for be support Morocco okay well bigi Ken ada hoso na wana as Morocco dey na kwese humobro bia na.
Yes.
Oh, they are playing good football.
Of course.
Yeah, well. So far, we are on where they in Morocco, but football final be a bit messy.
Tournament we ankasa the teams are not enjoy football power AFCON. It was Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and Sana me bought Morocco account.
Okay.
Omuna na ma enjoy mo pa. But unfortunately, Cote d'Ivoire ko, Nigeria ko, account Morocco, or Senegal. No crepa I woman say looking at the kind of investment that Morocco team na yeno. Morocco crew na yeno. A lot of us have gotten that kind of heart for them. Say investment in it to bam faso. Say investment in it to be bam faso. Tournament Morocco GB chepa. They've only won it once.
She say Ghanaian players be in Vietnam.
Among Vietnam.
Me say Ghanaian players be in Vietnam. She say they want me to naturalize you wrong. Because you cannot model railway no 5.5 billion. I'm person the next 10-15 years.
Yes.
Almost be football, mutim bobo. Football sanity.
Can proper planning.
Morocco for invest.
O plan yeah. Morocco could invite young teams no. Normally o Morocco. O mo aduane di. Bibia mo.
Normally
o friendly matches. Just to study how we play because someone him say about football Africa. One of the powerhouses Ghana. And the man football no. Ye di muntintim ban nti say ye pe obi asua free ni ho no mo a ye fresh ankrofo we ni ali omo boy betimi asua bibia free omo ho and clearly ade bi omo ye bi pay off. Look at their performance at the World Cup level. Okobo semi-final so World Cup mu look at the teams they met proud to the semi-final stage. Spain money ade nyina ye no ye ko World Cup na ye boy ho mo
di Spain and Portugal.
Yes. You call World Cup now, your boy homoding. But you share my way no more World Cup anymore. No, mine Ghana will be answering Gujam because you didn't say you But the mentality of the Moroccan players did that for them. Try. After that, what is the next target? World Cup need to be a It is the World Cup is about go and do well. Omakwako do well, you know. Realistically, tournament is possible so move to me the African Cup of Nations. And into the Morocco for no was our confidence no. Obia who still have no good team our confidence or person oje. It's your mind on teams in here strong no. Omo go see AFCON nepe no ma to lead host and win. Because someone him say, looking at the kind of quality, no matter how home advantage, our supporters be behind them there. This is their time.
Yeah, be in 2018 to me.
Yeah, to me.
But they were a strong team.
Yeah, a very strong team. But based on the kind of team we had, na Ghana and EBA drain is a tournament where you host TDS as a it's the mindset of everybody in the Moroccan country. And say, I was say AFCON normal looking at the kind of quality they have. Technically, tactically, individually, teams in they have the personnel to win it. And the fans are behind them. That's for a fact. And the Senegals also looking at the kind of quality they have. They have a lot of work to do. Maybe not possibly in the finals. I'm about everybody because the old game, a tournament of this nature. No one PM or finals. Now Ebia when captain. One of the most instrumental players. I was Senegal team ni Khalidou Koulibaly. The last game they played in the semi-final stage, 23rd minute no prior no free game anymore. Into the clearly, when you're such a player, I am only hoping to be fit because the kind of quality Morocco attack and actually what tournament we El Kabi, Brahim Diaz, quality of match El Zazuli mo, born or mobile tournament we you need every quality player, every experienced player to stop them at this level of the tournament. And then no man here ding at the Senegal. They are going to come to the party. They are going to show the kind of quality they have, but me feel said the home advantage and everything echo in favor of the Moroccan national team. This is their time, and they have to win it. Ken Arsenal Boboko no, Eben Nottingham Forest. Osha Arsenal performance will league him this season consistently. How much so many average some person the English Premier League. And looking at their position on the league log, I'm on that first. As we speak, Manchester City Boboko only trail Arsenal by 6 points. How they got close? And in the last 3 matches at Manchester City Ama Arsenal they are widen gap no. Arsenal coach Mikel Arteta. And then the man telling him say, some person who Premier League no matter what has happened with Manchester City Boboko no. Emfa looking at the matches remaining, Pep Guardiola and the man telling me about back into matches of this nature. And only at the widen gap near the results are epic. English Premier League anymore. Arsenal is going to go all out. On the part of Nottingham Forest, Sean Dyche buying they started very well. It was during that period, Oshia Manchester United. At that time, that coach, our coach Manchester United Amorim, and the United team performance and then that bad. Oshia home on the Manchester United ball draw 2-2. It was within that period, early stages, and ultimately Liverpool will book 3-0. One of the shocking results about Premier League in this season. ASR results. A lot of people didn't understand why that should be happening. But Sean Dyche didn't man and your Baku and your Minu. 3 unanswered goals. Ultimately stop this Liverpool team and attacker. One team and for ball onto the net. Clearly. And Monday morning at that time there was through. Within that period, one of the teams are not more sorry because some person was escaping relegation. Leeds United or Chene within that same period. But now saying with the last 6 matches are not Nottingham Forest Bobo Kunabono and Yaman Koyim Famaomo. They've only won 2 in the last 6 Premier League games on Mabo. And Oma losing Marco 4 or the last 6 Premier League games no Mabunim into the clearly. Nottingham Forest now coach in the bar and near me Conkaino. Says Ajagu. So the big question the people Nottingham Abisane say is it that Sean Dyche into me Jumano? It's the new manager syndrome and an air Jumaman at the start of the Mekas and the Kaya, Nottingham Forest Bobo Kulimwana. It is a Sean Dyche, ebe paper sa notion no. Obey sa drain free supporters in the team, in Penifoni team. No one cause work keeping a Juma. The game against Arsenal a test case. But a very difficult one for that matter. You look at the Arsenal attack at this season on Modibo games. Ebia Victor Jokeres. Emma a lot of goals. But the contribution was Arsenal Bobo Kulimno. The whole that play, any other things or Yama Arsenal Bobo Kunu anymore has never been in doubt. Bukayo Saka on the other flank. Leandro Trossard, one of the most improved and informed players for Arsenal. This is the kind of attack Akwakwaku facing. Defensively, Nottingham Forest has a team here strong. Individually, but collectively, saying a performance is here. Almost central defense, Milinkovic is a good centre back. Murillo, one of the most sought after players because of the performance. But omo kabo mu a performance na ya na instead am koye. Emfama Nottingham Forest Boboko no. It will face such an attacker. It makes it difficult to be a flourish in such a game. There are players in midfield that omo be making sure some of them are difficult. They are Arsenal so will be control Finfino because Arsenal take you over the midfield of that steamer and after that gamer and you're done for your Arsenal Boboko no. Ibrahima Sangare e wo Finfin honum. One tough customer, any Elliot Anderson, one of the most sought after players in the English Premier League, any air football in Europe. These players has the quality. But you ask yourself, so looking at the Arsenal midfield, Declan Rice move for home this particular season. And for one midfielder, oh yeah, I'm making sure some will be 12 also. And quite Nottingham Forest fast ball. Arsenal will draw this topic bono because midfielders in the Epic Bona, Elliot Anderson, he does a lot of the distribution. No a beer born media flanks on him. Callum Hudson or Doy. And so the honum. I don't know Epic Bona where you see the ahead too. But that position is one of the strongest for Arsenal. C'est Timber ni one point Declan Rice. And the Arsenal defense, looking at the number of goals Oma consider a Premier League, clearly, actually saw more defensive units they are strong. Arsenal defense in the goalkeeping department. I came in Manchester United of yesteryears. So what travel the Cheney Ferdinand Mpoa? Quite a first one baby TV and that's a problem. That is the kind of Adiomu goalkeeper David Raya at the Arsenal. It's a Arsenal quality ne kitano. Any ball on about this season. No win some Manchester City Bobo Kono. Aya additions. Clearly, Pep Guardiola Chelsea League don't give you up. It's Arsenal himself or slip here at the Assembly Breno. Nottingham Forest and Yaman Conca and Faman Kobe here game way. Not the Gina but the quality Arsenal has and the ambitions of the players and McQuine and Momun Concord drop points was our game. It will be difficult. But I see Arsenal picking the 3 maximum points on the day. Possibly maybe a 2-1 win be for your Arsenal Bobo Kono. Can Chelsea game and then a be Shelly Amrosino ye. Match no D kind boy, and it was a cup game. In Tina year, prelims be as a cutting reserve and a man for Coco hair. But the real test is Chelsea against Brentford Bobo Kono.
Arsenal Brentford in a test.
Arsenal Brentford no. Brentford need a test because it is the Premier League. Of course, in the cup game, Arsenal feel they make us a strong squad because no about Chelsea, no doubt about it. But yet there are cup games, any Premier League games, difference kakra won because Premier League in so change any cup domestically in England. And the kind of attention any BBR no. Eko hono no more. Aside that, Chelsea empeshe krampona ontiminji league no. Ontiminji any domestic trophy krampo this season. Chelsea be person obesan so nya Champions League qualification. Time Enzo Maresca free hono no. Uhwe note no the Bible until be that Chelsea Arsenal. Or see o make sure the standards no beto ye no. O increase no Chelsea bo ko nim. Oba na Chelsea more Champions League. He qualified them for the Champions League. Until they say Rosinia Aba clearly standards na that Chelsea bo ko nim no. Say Premier League na win to me nyimpo at least qualify us to the Champions League level. Chelsea possess our standards no. Ebe science what na aba form. But when you know no, Chelsea is facing one of the biggest tests. Rosinia Emubeya den di amano. Ukoshiakit Andrews, a defensive-minded manager. And he has the kind of quality to defend. And say you home. Yes, oba ufi. But I heard no on man maybe and no more no said you woo panel. Now what review way through on only team no. Now they are now results. And it makes the game difficult for Chelsea Bobo Kono. Baby a Chelsea Ginano, they need the results. So what are Chelsea? The recent performances in the Premier League and yet it is a Enzo Maresca call. Now new manager, but it is assumed. Say new manager now, but over better things around the match Chelsea Bobo Kono. That is not the case entirely. But I had then Rosina to be match Chelsea Bobo Kono she crampono. At least the Champions League qualification yet to be the match Chelsea. And that makes it difficult for him playing against a side like Brentford. As we speak on the Premier League log, Brentford the year they change Chelsea Bobo Kono. If my memory serves me right, they lie on feet. Chelsea Bobo Kono that 8 or so. And clearly, team now Baba Bono. Say your league log limpo down they should do one home they are clearly. They catcher me say Brentford money was so they change Chelsea as we speak. And it wouldn't be an easy task. Players should make sure some of us step up their game. Kopim say coach never finding the fit in the rhythm there. As a some body boy coach now. The performance we saw them give against Arsenal is a clear testament. So my ready. So mo be juma. Only she crampo mo the new manager bounce and motivate you mo. No mo pay results and farmer coach no. And that is exactly what I am expecting. Ken the Manchester derby. Manchester United team no. So we had the last 3 matches of both teams are. Obeka so only City and the yepe. Because the last 3 matches City about draw me answer. E Premier League them. The last 3 matches of Manchester United in the Premier League on so about draw me answer. But Oma ho de yepe. City the na bro Manchester United into bebre. Teams are Manchester United do on board draw no. Or draw against Wolves. Or draw against Burnley. And or draw against Leeds United. Manchester City draw against Sunderland. One of the most difficult teams to beat this season in the Premier League. Or draw against Chelsea. And or draw against Brighton. Into the clearly. Or about draw me and Saturday. Draw be a draw. But looking at the opponent, none of the any more danger in Manchester United there no. It would to 2 enye. Manchester City bobo there are 3 players who are tormentors the Manchester United. Ellen Boot Haaland, Phil Foden, and Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo this season, games our ball, Premier League, over 10 goals, 3 assists. Aside Haaland or Manchester City, there is no player or Man City or numbers Semenyo this season. But matches are wedding Kamba Bono 2 no. Cup games. Baako o share assist ye. Baako una unya win another Manchester City. Enti ni pair be hwese obetimi aba be ye wo league ni mu ana against Manchester United. Haaland will goals against Manchester United than any other Manchester City player. Goal contribution was 8, was assist 3, 11 goal contribution versus Manchester United alone. Me sure so buy you 2-4. Say onya hwe krampa the team we nko de uchi omo acha omo. And he's doing just that. This season, Osanso of form 21 matches in the league, over 20 goals and 4 assists, 24 goal contribution. Phil Foden and American SM so. Team a watching with Premier League nim kese pa Brighton 8. We ni free one Manchester United or 7. Team rantie me nsawe and e be ya adwuma na dia Manchester United. And this is the time a United were quality attacker. Ebetimi abo omo ne ya City because it is central defense ne. But Robert Mia Manchester United striker Benjamin Sesko di. Me amete ha derby. Me nyini ni. And then no man difficult. Ebia na United betimi agere ne ho no anya goal bi. But e den a 3 points dey say for Manchester United. A 3-1 win for Manchester City. Sorry, Manchester City rather, not United. 3-1 win for Manchester City ene.
The crown is Ajidino.
Derby minibi. Just omo prove me wrong.
The GD baku kra.
Baku say Carrick ne Pep Guardiola.
The YNT and the never Kota United Fuchi.
Kena Carrick ne Pep Guardiola there. Gabo no small.
Sir. Okay. Me that say Biggie. Eddie no. I'm a fan chair oba or the stories in a bar. House of folk. Any dreams a game no. Dreams for say o ma kwese go fe reference. Beba beti won komo. Chances are has say no. Enwa has ye lucky. Ye ba beti aye ehon komo ni nyina e wo ha. Na mom mamenje aye booking course no quick one. Emress sia na memfa aye stories na kan na emress sia. Ado se mame course no.
Okay. Inti ayana we take screenshots and the codes no are available. Code number 1 BW3 2F2 7165 and OS 7 odds BW3 2F2 7165. Afe code number 2 9 odds BW3 2F3 6E90 BW3 2F3 6E90. Code number 3 BW3 2F3 9D5C. And on a BW3 2F3 9D5C. And on 8 odds. Code number 4 5 odds BW3 2F5 8BE7 BW3 2F5 8BE7. Code number 5 10 odds BW3 2F5 FC94 BW3 2F5 FC94. 94 ɛno ɛyɛ 10 odds ɛnɛ rollover no ɛnso ɛnie BW3 2F7 4BE1 BW3 2F7 4BE1.
Well, and I was screen so into it me as screenshot the Amobia and okay social media page once and so Ebeka. My member to us from the subject and the justice share from subject into Ubako subject and your justice in about sneakers and your shoes watches and the subject Ubenian in Ebi and so it was subject in Ebi and your kama and fama or dear a subject into me part of subject no ye nationwide delivery subject nationwide delivery into baby obiano yede bebro na bibi aswet me ayekama first ala we see na yenim komo ober fresh subject on 024889 0104 024889 0104 Frelani Sisia na subject in pain for and so any common bia so nyakama and yakama and so fama and yet the subject Inti Odiano no. And so Wise Ken, Ewo Ayudiasi Gate to another birthday. Wise Ken, happy birthday, bro. Baby will be always so happy birthday. The Wise Ken, Ewo Ayudiasi Gate to. I'm a father called here.
Ken, I'm your drum.
Yeah, I'm your seeing Komakakra. Say, dear Nelco,
Ghana Premier League.
Ghana Premier League
19. And no game back or Echo.
I didn't see.
House of folk at Nefi, man should be Dreams FC, and so on should be. I say a man for can say Ghana football in here va. Say camera back up a be yes, you was say the va. Young cohe. Say match in your life on Quadia team.
You may be a
na Kent, Obama me Enra.
It was cool to my room for Mr. Mirror Hopper.
Obama me Gua Enra. Dreams FC, say ya, Enra assistant referee say a offside. Into born now when the screen is on. Yes, no Dreams on fire. Okay, finishing it dear. Hey, it was a Fernando Torres more finishing Libya. Na Frank knew who Cratchy.
Big Wadron, you say.
Can go there. It was a clean goal, no offside. Say na bibi wo hono ma this ball should have been a foul.
Until foul win and there's a house contested.
Win and there's a senka lines man and as a referee no. Sorry the referee rather edge as foul and no dia and come any problem wo ho. Even with that no a quite kakra da ho.
But lines in the position no na ohuni ye pa anti I think say me believe mo kakra because baby I know gina no hwe the picture ya yensa kan dey from us baby I know gina mas TV baby o gina no Esenka but no so na pajaf na so see ma flag no so no and answer na wada no so ya yintina ehu kama pa
who's the love from
I said ni hu ni na kotokofo no ma me drive Vatoro so we as I said see who you in the high because na bop from another thing. Like I say, we know offside mu promise. Offside can say pa. Come from me boka ho. But lines ready answer one here. Na a clean go. Almost a house clean go. Me big by agent say na foul na there's like a house contest.
Once
and it will be to me like I said that people with an air foul. But go away there.
Clean go.
So na the position and say no when the nim kakra when the chika kran come but baby we gina there. Say sa na tie baby we gina there. That is why you mistake pa or you for so pa. I say we the house of foul much editing. Am I lucky? Okay.
Wajatum.
We did. Baby I kwande ball no to you no so.
Finish it ball pa because Ghana nyina number 1.
Hurricane say no obono. I don't say be your channel.
Oh, say
Benjamin monitor pa because how much one normally player back up pen say Ochiano ho sa still Osanko first po we Mbappe omo maka nyina akọ omo ko ba bi abo we toy no enti se wa hwa kwoto ane Donnarumma mo I know me smart pa. Na say keeper no cry smart. David Ryan no. Because when he say we ye den ahwa no beba afa. Into it me call.
No, take it 2 steps.
Or two steps answer one movie. Aha. Enti me say Benjamin. Because few players obofa right one as say unye expecta e be fa nchen.
Yeah.
Babia Mbappe bofa no. One wo bia we de toye no. E ho na ye option de ma players ni nyina. Se obofa se ye be fa nchen. This way I expect nti over here but o share nice go. With the house I like it. But this foul. I didn't say
Pacho Adaroma enye foul.
Won't to ball.
We see ball na come enye foul.
Sam come back na meba has a fight go na tum. Say you go o ma so mo. Na has a contested foul. Enti come back ma me.
Enye foul back kra.
Me na me contest am. Big. Yes, come back ma me ready.
One.
Or the front baby. A ball plus player.
Bumping to the player.
Well, lose control on bumping.
What didn't I know bumping? What didn't you born and a good player? I got to form.
Only can't play all to form no Iboro.
Unim say we see pem no man at all for.
Well, lose control.
When come to me prakra.
Well, lose control.
But also folk, the woman that say money muti editing. And again, Yasmi and Abasemo. Once we in Yasemo, but mistaken by referee lines, and say the position when Yanni and a my way and you go. They make once a more person on any when you're with the easy pa. It did not say you said decision be caught now. Kwama has a focus. No matter as I catch almost a Ghana Premier League, referees, media, my dream, omunsisi, mistakes.
Yeah.
Menya so say referees no adwen say we be CC team way and we be CC team way. Omoye mistakes, mistakes no omoye. Enti say ebi kwama wa, te say de akwama ha se no mafa. Dey bi be kwati omo no mempedi de bia. Say de bia meka chekwa fo. Yashme ani abase mo mempedi de bia. Eno no we omonya omo chedidi. Say de amufa stories be bre first story. Biggie, first story. And I because when him say machine, a bit matiako. Ebia ye program ya na machine na na machine na to kwana. When you kwaya meka asem, nti say when the guy is a story in the first story, Mbajo o foforo bi obi. So we say dey hear pa ni.
We no dey di kan ampa. Say na wi ase nyina etwen.
Nti say
Sano pe watena so se pantem. Ansakra ni bia.
Hasa jatum say omo chinchim nkra nsa. Eno na se bi eno. Okay.
Okay. Well, the games ni bia ba so Gold Stars any Asante Kotoko enso about Dance Park 3:30 and a game na ba so. And then so Vision FC about Mediama Sporting Club 3 p.m. and Dakwesi Aranso no games na beto aso Nations FC about Adriana FC no miensa empemu and afi Brekum Chelsea about All Blacks Karela United and FC Samates and Ebo and afi Baseke Holy Stars Ebo Bichem United Heart of Lions Ebo 11 Wonders Young Apostles Ebo Hoho United into way games are Eba so and so and no well table no say you ramu week 19 no na the tiani say adia odo ni chemu e the Ghana Premier League na busa for say niti Mediama Edi Kain 37 points Bebiani Gold Stars Tosumi 32 Adriana Stars Tosumi ensa 32 House of Oak Abetoso and 9 omo ewo 32 Asante Kotoko so enum 31 Samates Ensia 28 and afi Carrera United etoso eye nso womo 25 for mintia no ye de tie enso e ho no na Enra Benjamin Asare nyamiani no kreni ne performance no was superb me bacho Kent obema me Benjamin Asare ne performance no boom nyasem kito akra Enra saves ahodo ye no nya saade a Enra de ka aso folk atwopi goals
ni save we na no wedding pa
yes saves no
see pressure won so ana ay expectations are now say pressure I say has game biano even neutrals no be break crowd the performance because of say Ghana number 1 for World Cup no and so far Obaye no two na no we deliver we go say but I think say the player no very very bad Wanyadi because all the dribble goalkeeper yemo
go on total control
and when they saw the dribble goalkeeper but mama sa first save no na me hwade
can't go wachi
and then
ready ko wachi ni nyina bom to re ko wachi enie e go na dreams FC player no crazy
already see for more
yeah
already see from oba the 2 games oba done there Benjamin Ache sister or Ghana number 1 no onko so anon fan kwa kopem say ayi June ana league ni say be we say May
league dey
May mo holy we okay
okay nti eto aso be ni third save ba kon so na no odin pa Kent we ko ni ma
but media general TV3 ne onuaye mom ba so I think say angles and pictures na yan won say
sure
ano shipa production team na yejuma omoya de and other ones ni
other ones ni and always saves power and not there in fact
dreams there na no me say has I want to kunya sa chance
Hussein me wie na nka me no
okay we there no me
you know benji o ti o dey for Hussein there no so prekon enura didi the interview ni na chance na no kan wa say
sa chance na but say sa chance na we munya good chances and say any goalkeeper uni good goalkeeper we consider be brave so
sure
we saves an away and this is also folk you find say has defense and the best and but the were dreams for room and run and also a concern because has intimate go and on the idea a issue baby a house one more day no sakoba send the goalkeeper no mum na yeden let's just say also no a be weekend
yes
because say three na say community on it Ebi keeper for Frobian community beton it.
Sure.
Mama Hussein there no.
Can't my Hussein there no. House of Folk miss glorious opportunity. Okay.
John entry on Ken.
Personal.
Let me see say Afibiano. Me respect my John entry ekoso. Because every year you are like, hey, John, when you
be also now.
And so still born out born.
When a personal, Mammy, where your credit, Ederson and say, Yamra passing him kakra. Mammy person anger no. Nayam fan to dear. A drew why you beg Nyabutre, a Kahon Semohano. So what you say? And a to the cruise, and a Messi, and a Pedri, and a wine, Kobaka Krabi. What a Kobaka Krabi, na a 5 place. The one personal.
I'm on my personal, madam.
5 players or players in quite 5. Any year of free. Bono Donetri Uni and I say father say when but no crib won partner say sa players no when you know. Aya yanji jomo. Un say senye dreams no wa. Kia pam no.
Oh,
say ya koto kone house no wa. Nkoma jana kwa maneko. But dreams no pressure behind it. Anyway, jina wa. Some call back in the Jina Mama. Naga numbers are 1 pass your in a film. Jina. So we in see you.
And it is not as if say
and over how many players? This is a 6 so.
Say John one thing I like about him is say
but time I'll be my personal. Time I'll the neighbor cabono. You be young girl in
you see first of all I want to clarify this to say once you start talking about experienced players in Libya na other experienced players you know EB na swaka say you mo be a chance me patch will come back to this
everybody so my way
you never say yeah, mo be a chance, but
me
person me clarify a DB passe. John Entry is playing well not because he's just a senior player. He's working very hard.
Utraining
pa.
Unsa so loku nanim na ma hu se wanyi.
But still say utraining or shine the body ni so ye pa. Inti the fact that we are saying the experienced players are important. And trust obia tifia and no sunti kofa no bra because obi ho e betimi abasa John age ya wedi or ye fits eche ya kwada bia 23 ya obo dreams FC
okay
but what I say because John what trust be 5 years ni obi aka so John ago 5 years in you every year he's still playing well Let's just say he's doing something. He's working very, very hard.
John Entry and ye bo wabaso ye league wabwa with the experience ne bo ankra just one pass 6 House of Folk players yomu nyina free mu what say yes or your panyin e wo ball no or your panyin wo ball no ma ball nko
John no one chire no crowd.
Oh, why are successful? Or you're okay in life?
He's okay in life.
John, there's no car or team in fear. He's okay.
And so one say, "We're back for man Guadano."
Ebo. But America say,
working hard, discipline, attitude, everything.
Kotokone has young alano, young man quine. Because of pressure when ye man and call, it kobo once he say how your dreams are. Kabada koko. So. Okay. To us, who sent the other day,
if I was saying the other chance, yeah.
Or fire, no, she wanna.
My baby.
We say, well, at this stage, we say, oh, the ball no course, the push keeper now. I saw call right side, Pia call right side, Kakana.
Na, decided say, come on, outside and Zwanga.
There be tea. Oh, the ball could say, oh, ya been goalkeeper now, oh, call other side. Pia ball no call right, Kakra. Next piece, Ubon said, Pony bedding, Ebekes, or the call straight is into Okushia keeper. Keeper, keeper, be anymore. Keeper, how many years? 17 years. 16 years. Raman Oyebio.
Keeper no crank or 12 years crank any more.
Also, when anima. When anima crack.
And I was so much impressed. It's a small boy in the senior. He was calm. None of home pool or dumping 4 games. No,
we said game a Benjamin Kono.
Honestly, boy, in the day, me, I said, me sending the momo, me feeling the papa, honestly.
I cried 100. I cried 200, Yana. So, sir. David Abusa. Under 16, under 17, you are. Oh, you're teenager, your man is capable.
My
50,000.
Oh, yeah, dear. Marcel, oh, yeah, dear.
Rebecca Hussein or some but goalkeeper. No,
oh, yeah, dear. Set was steady.
Time,
but Hussein, now me make you say, who do the stage? I'm gonna, I saw for that side.
Oh, first, not goalkeeper, ne Piaf, and then it's Tio. Kamenya,
keep on so a month.
Time Hussein war born so first. No goalkeeper na committee. What turning the chairman Hussein na order me elko the post in move.
Okay.
Cause you back.
Aha. Inti about few 3, 4, 5 seconds there. Na goalkeeper no.
Ordinary.
Eshe Hussein no any elko post anymore.
Okay.
But Akranus goalkeeper in football no yeah say your man crown chances and crown ball school swinging no only boy and funny them
o suban o training say some no emeyenka akwada keke emeyenka penyin keke but let's look at discipline, hard work, and you be akwada no so or you serious in life allow him to play.
As when we say pitch no so am wa Hussein on it
when you na did the money in the best of the point
I want to drop
and na me dwene ho esa
did ya pala o to so ma be na ya ko akwa na be to so
pa sorry save na nyo no na be benefit
opala
Benjamin man ko won lusu game we ka 3-1
ka 3-1 and not then 3-1 so na me to aso boss did Dramani enra any wizard say game no we disappointed and I say has sent me am for 3 points because o the things ma did Dramani e dey tuja.
It happens sometimes that when you fail to make the right decisions at the very key moments of the game, yes, you can be disappointed. But that's how the game goes. Exactly what we all saw. The chances we created at the top level, you don't miss the chances, and you can only be lucky to come back.
Level, would you miss a chance? We say. You know, and here Didi India Kakran. Now the title race, Didi, is I over at the Amaha Sofukana, and on the Didi Dramani at the Tuja.
So you just need to be picking games after games and then be more decisive and be more clinical in terms of conversion, because I think that in the chances we created, sometimes you might not find such a chance in your career, because you cannot outrun the whole back line from the halfway line, and then you are 8 meters from the goal, and then we fail to make the right decision. These are very, very, very disappointing moments, I think. Marathon, and so you just need to be picking games after games.
Now on Benjamin Asari, of course, I know Asari he saves out on I don't see anything sama Didi Ekafa Benjamin Asari.
The team, and then it's his responsibility to be accounted for when it comes to these crucial moments. And so for me, it's a normal.
Benjamin responsibility. That be my mention TV.
Team, and then it's his responsibility to be accounted for when it comes to these crucial moments. And so for me, it's.
She goes. Say goalkeeper the responsibility. Said this crucial moment. I saw yes, manager. Are you also responsibility? Has into me she goes. Big is say has about how many matches, how many goals?
So far Ghana Premier League, have to folk share 12 goals.
12 goals in how many
Ghana
matches?
Premier League, 19 matches.
And he has about 19 matches. Almost 12 goals. And one responsibility.
League ni has na goals ketwa.
Oh, teams in Ketwani na goals share has.
11 wonders now or relegation ko goals share has. 14 goals. Omo that relegation zone 3 teams. Ho United, Brekum Chelsea. And after 11 wonders.
Obia will go share has.
Brekum Chelsea 11 wonders 14. Ho Ashe 13. The relegation teams in me and Sano. Omo nyina Ashe goals share has. League nyina has na Ashe goals ketwa.
And na has nso na concede goals ketwa. 7 goals.
Yo. Coach, responsibilities, you know, and say, pass what church, Ubia, dear with Tinum, but also, dear, no, and it's a Shana goes from Radwin. Once you go on win a football match. So once you go on win a football game. This was you once I win a football game.
OTN interview now, say, chance we will carry a mukra, unya bida. But
any day.
Chance, yeah,
Mr. Oh, come maybe positive. I'm a na move for some now I can my main one crib na main camp positive no here Didi I think say on one ko interview no bon say I am from so kakra chance na Hussein essay no every single person who follow football be him say a bad decision about any take here even Hussein knows this obi anim nemu say ebasa the central for Bekano and you be necessary we are wow you coach you can be okay. You can do that between one year kwadano but abontin yenkebi to say he outrun the whole the half of the pitch now no in your career you will have please because again the next day you are going to use the boy
the pressure
see I wanted the me feel say one communicate my main point in say it is sad that I have to focus attention goals so because to concede 7 goals 19 matches a day master
born tonnet
7 goals in 19 games Ken
but has to focus
what's say
I think say 2 goalkeepers in your mom abaso
the back. See, I know say every Obia defending.
Obia defenders, no. But I think say
goalkeepers.
2 goalkeepers no my dad ya mom this season.
And the chile for no so. Meaning say the entire team will be defending there, but basically the goalkeeper and the back 4 to concede 7 goals
in 19
games
and to score 12 in 19.
Incredible achievement. Sa record where you at the J League.
So almost go one per goal per game. Almost 1 goal per game crowd for Major League.
Make us so you see no what build there defense will defend the lane you pillars.
Yeah.
What I say, so the defense area is the pillars.
Okay,
so the pillars are good, which is the defensive aspect. Considering 7 in 19 games, okay. This record alone gives you the leg easy. Because as I say, you'll be able to 10 points.
So much go, sir.
So how to folk average 1 goal per game one. Command your leg, you know.
Well, any house of folk, no.
Sure.
But what we sorry.
Oh, and be brought by my mamma inter schools no results.
For results, remember that. Young trust from Phil.
And Our Lady of Grace, Omoche, Kumase High, Eshomo Kabakwa, Omonti,
high for
high for 0 more atonsu. Omo atonsu,
Omokofi,
Omofie, and Ra Kabako pet. Ne drew baby na has a mediane has a high for no
has
the
so has an eka has an eka na omugopo mugo chabono high for no
high for su coach ayede
coach no
omunyi high for omunya
a school for
obi ko twa bet na edi na odi be ha enya high
a school for nkra Elko bomb coach, coach.
How do you know?
Oh, dear, high for
a fear for Omokobu coach. A fear for Obiba, which are bet. I will just way best way. Then I chance or Omomucha bet, which means I say, you for quite a bet. Coach, I didn't high school. Love for the guy, okay. Maminti,
high for no money.
Then I just say,
we form 3.
Over him.
Now almost good or no? Oh, will be almost good. Na mukra de mukra na mama football na grana and grana me football lesson no once omo yiro mu school we say was it almost school nti almost you say omo ball be your man mo because almost school I don't to be it was 4 goals
qualifies now on a top scorer
but the same any some other better be
tournament o top scorer a 4
almost school
o ma in the school no na mere come on
tiana no come copy coach abon okay come say hi no
yeah man akin o de no ball qualifies because after any na no school
unim so mad
o de ball qualifies man ball ma qualify major tournament
hi for of go for bomb knockout I have first you are come brother me trust you na
amas dey no say I can enra
amas free mo so can
enra me kan
Amas the Premier League coach. Premier League coach.
Almost the Premier League coach.
Gazari has a book assistant coach. But Prempeh College. And so she come here. No guest here. Set him back. And Opoku are so Islamic 4-1. You know. Nyami Aduma was the tennis officials. No. Monday. Bosome. Omone yi Amas for free. No. Omone Our Lady of Grace. And ball. Na edu jamfini o curse big game and na cast ni o was na Prempeh College and Sims the way you met
Prempeh and Sims
yes
it's say hi for best support wine
hi that the idea our lady of hope for na
we must support our lady
for na baby our lady for na
I say do you film the birthday so be support no
na me ba who coach bet stadium na you do Mr. Aya school football tie omo coach bet e di omo na omo de abufuo ne ntokwa ne akire ho no Aya school for na e ball mo enti oye old student na ukotwa bet ne ediwa jitumsa So that's school now could try betting you do a school football. But into my Manchester United for no some movie to make a child, dear. Kotoko Bobo bit me because our age in the crying trouble.
When online to Omoyen Stadium,
Omoyen Stadium was someone at the Assembly Banner. Stadium one of the Omoyen say. I am many beginner ye trabet near this canna my Edelson. Aye. Namima wo bia ye dear ria wakobo Edelson crash and because a physical bet and ye bet and fina ye bet send your go be a phone city on a wedding. Do bet my year was I just can't until somebody move bia or ye
I said mini big better near the ama bia but that is any big trabet. No more the amamia.
One number bobo. Okay. Your first one that's it. First your mommy. Now your trust with Adriana Stars Tapoku. Oh Fiane CEO Adriana Stars. Atanono na yemrani yenim komo kakra. Kwame Dela and our enchemedin komo kakra because mene Dr. Amuzo and so ebedin komo mani otria for ebedi ayem komo and amene aya kanjen and point for so ebedi and komo na bia so time kama eno ye de tie no Kwame no ready the answer no mo ye blasters anakotoko.
Yeah, blasters.
Kwame must have fakotoko ho na mo de akwche Ghana just great.
Blasters.
Okay. Sorry to you. Okay. Ata, now what you say?
Yeah, so say has be share na me tie.
Has to focus there.
Friends say. Come me friends in number.
Sir. Na so nim say has be share.
Ona enye de bi has be share. Enye de bia.
Na say has de yen share has. Some will say has de so nim say be de. What you say has I consider just 7 goals.
Oh yeah, omo boy de on.
Say wo show mo no.
Yeah, wo rema wo bre papa. Omo ye ni say bibi say wo. Mo left na mo de omo ni akọ. Mo right na mo de omo ni akọ. Wo remu aso na go gipa na pie.
No be che no. And almost strong goalkeeper.
Ama good Mike Ketwama.
Who rub into management and say said and city.
First na me.
Me da be but we rem proper. We rem proper. Say among for say nko ya nko fo betuma ba ofie.
Oh yeah, omo ba.
Omo timbe yero.
Yeah, ni vision no. Omo say na vision be share 1-0. Was crazy.
Who if you number?
Yeah, na me hype man cop park no. Omo say hey, born there a place na mo kwa bomb. So ko bomb say, mo say o ma kan of. I crab from Grand Cantao more 15 years.
Oh, team no.
Oh, vision for freedom aho. Tell you more as I crack it na ba almost.
I know some few crew more than German.
I'm sure. I feel them better as I cry to me boy Diana.
Management in central man the end.
Central.
Oh sir.
Yeah. So management on Sessimbi. As central no ni mo bi na catch so try on try. Wait my lead you astray cry.
Okay. Adriana so far na league do ba bi ni some moche.
No, you say a target near top 4. And a person a GFA Cup.
That is the one, Kwame. Once it's you, Johnny.
Debbie.
What for plan?
Debbie.
You Johnny?
So top 4, 1 and count.
And you can 1. Catch you Johnny for some more person with league.
Target. Trying to board chairman. I must say last season we did 8. Until you check 8, you know a 4. The first 4 now see you. No FA Cup ni NG be da. Until Kenny can say the bad amount. Me I just.
Inti ope. FA Cup, no real top form.
Yeah,
I think say any bad. Multimedia FA Cup.
I feel na project, no. Next cycle na starting. A man for Asha or them that. Until one you careful now, do any break or goes over Liga. Although resources in your share league gym. For your bosses in your player papa or one team in corner. Because we see how they are bullied.
That's a league in a bar, Mobeji.
Yeah.
But some team they cram on because me want to go mu team ni team league sa resource na munya wo domano
ba man ya dio
sa resource
na nya kra
mo ba kumase
na nya
mo munya draw na
nya kra sa bo no say yaya mo pick na first 30 minutes na nka yewie kotoko okroma
atare no controversial
there be oh no kra
one kotoko about draw
sa da no bo na boy na say mo nyina ho yira omo na ye mo wa se na ye mba TV so the first time they bought TV so away match mom we you kwa bontin ni boss e ko hoy and you win your first you kwa bontin ni mbopa o if you in crowd na am pressure wo musu ntino
because our goal stars resource na munya ya mo senya ayidi ne kan we Pando di account. And a one and me who's a magic league. But that much of you and lose our game.
And yeah, boy, homody. You bought 3 matches, can say draw back, draw me, and I lose 9 points in your 2. Then you cry. But yes, next season says here back to Marseille. In say back to Pawako Dechi or Mumbenim. On Madam also near Shoma, big in Casa, yes, because the bar of Hano Crown, O'Brien, how much more than now.
Just a money house, eh?
And
she said to send you an echo.
Say no project Nina and say, and then Reno above 430. The central for any bloggers, any all sports, any YouTubers, means will be a rap and college, a bear training hall. 4:30 by baby Martin will be a person in the Casabiano.
4:30. Yeah. Oh, Prempe. One on be training.
You be training, but you media engagement or.
To be to me, be a casa.
Obi out for camera, bra. Obi out.
Others and send you open player being. Catch in and now on Fasa player.
Alex.
Opales.
Alex, yeah, I think so.
Opales.
Alex, correct guy.
Alex or for ho, right? Be or Chivanyo or Daniela Uni or Mijake Fio or Obia ba.
Chibama kwa normal and central for the Obia. Okay, teach you to say.
Your conditions into only problem bia china so Obia am found shebe beach na bra. Ne enkobo.
Dr. Kwame Chikwueze said this you come no.
Na de unu still.
Meje yache. Acho pedem.
Asembe kre.
Say feel no about.
And then am open invitations to them. Until we ready and not text me.
For
for
house there no.
Sa house a boy we. Until house dey be konkre o.
Mbe kwa kra.
Ba ye person mo bado ma. Mbe hemo ni so ade kakra.
Ene me koso.
Yeah, no me koso.
Ene me koso pa. Say so good backing. Good backing. Yeah. No cre.
No cre.
Jesus what I say you good bass.
That's a good bass strategy actually.
Oh. Ubenya sense. What's the good one about him?
Never bad, necessary. Yanko nim. I mean, be okay.
Be come.
Yeah, but my Hunamumra. Yeah, aside the name, Breno. Edumano. Yeah, no, almost the Timmy Crabbit.
And also, your TBB, sir.
The normal stadium. Second time already, and then Nkraba, Emerald Foba. Mira ye ko baby aso ye de omo na eko omo na omo na ye konto kwa ni nyina no nkakanka ka omo start omo ba stadium odoma wa na no grade obi di meku atade na ba so
ma me di meku atade o kwa sorry oba ya no fa ho oh great we dey na say ka mo pe baby manetena
no on trans ball no to mu no sometimes one day
we so complain o we na ball fa nchen ya na o kasa bebre kwame mami fo me for the break.
I know that China first almost saying found crown boy Diana. They say no the crown oh akrabia o fast so man aba man bra.
I think social media no more yard ata ho so ma when you show. So mama when you show pa this engagement is very very important because one images na ye hu ni sisi e. Obi o shamba ku ata de che say ofri asori. Oba na oba stadium so oba be ball. So meaning say football you we call stadium and ball but
Marco for your meeting kakra until now watching everyone no buy then all complain is
so to say straight to adwuma wo Marco on fa ni agrokra ye late ne niam on fa ni agrokra
yeah so yeah
I don't know okay
so I boss and then my best sir
na mo betima Dr. Kwame Che
nyame adoma ye kwa bonten hardwin yeah, we performance in the pressure in the na
doma pressure ben kwa na odoma
eja wo ho ankasa
mo be bo ho
eja wo ho from Saturday na say Saturday anajo no mo nam krom so wa mo bo ni wan ko camp kra no mo hia wa bonten no mo bo afu no mo ne woku
so we player na Saturday anwumre wan ko camp kra na supporters hia wa
no mo bo afu mo no be ku sesi a so wan ko camp ada na ho hye dem mo mpaye mom you can imagine. Park and so you have to win for them at all costs.
Kwame also could you be girl will be able home.
It's a small community.
And I'm very report Thomas CEO. When you start reporting me.
Obibreba. Chairman bed no ko.
Me akra ma hu obi so ye report to be ma me. Me hu akra no ntimi ankasa. So with Adam the idea. I say, oh, young Henry. The guys in your because me how can know, you know. I say,
I couldn't send you now.
I went to me. Nabutre, son, I'll be doing 24. Why, need I arbitrate? Okay. But I want once I got to go BC.
Yeah.
Once I got to quiet meetings, be brave. Meaning so quiet. Some meetings and about player. But why you Jumana and I will room into management proper no. Yingina Yinim say, Okonoa, you must have Yama players the freedom.
Yeah.
A moment to me, player bit me a call. So club no person who bit me a call. Ye crewman and Tessa. Supporters in the edge, sir. Say player and performing no be Koba Bisa Grana. The orientation ben how the more supporters.
So omu who say omu ye kroma first and foremost. Players wabeka krono. 2 senior player no moja enam ne mu. Sa na wo Kwame Delana atinchen o ye supporter no moja na mu. Senior ultimi who say miminimu aye we o say me dey one bottle egum. Player no so bit oyo nipa. Na mum e ha na dwuma o ye na na. Say normally abo game na wie. Na say me pese me no one bottle la. Me pese me to na me dey akofie dan say me akotena bontin o man because only o man enum no wi asa be otwa mo afre me. The chairman omo akra betima koto ama.
No or no na toma player.
We are no asa afre waka cho say he. Me toma no kra wanka say onji. Na o toma na here. So I also tell them say look send ya o pe Madingo 2 Heba Freak train. Sahara player no so num be. Nemum se be ha na djuma onu no nim. That's the self discipline bit. Ombekwa abontin so omon coin 2 3. Na mo yeah. Mo ho kwan se be bia obatampa o ekodi fufuo no. Wo so kotena ho di bi we nipa. But going 2 going 3. Say vertical to nanom. Say sana mo be no mo make sure so be no mo be bi obi ehu. Because obi betimi ed in the bottle abetena mo nchen ombobo ni bi o. No anom ne club bi e bottle ba ko pese. No a jersey table no so. Supporter ni pia but akwa no.
Omutwa bi. Be an star so this you want to turn a picture. Come. Biggie, yes, when mommy a child.
Yes.
Biggie.
There be nyamia. Let's start table now so.
I'm going.
Obianum na ete na besi wanim.
Oh, send you the year juma. No most was that program the year juma. Debbie.
And I can just already find a question.
We already are changing.
No mun so.
Nianum Nianum sanesi we nimda.
Ai, but no so kwa nyame na no me.
And one no me.
Send you at the table.
One no me.
Obi na no me.
Ada was there no dey supporters no.
Adriana supporters ni na moja ba ko pe. Adriana ntini ya na Adriana football club se say no. Yo nuanum okumawu. Yo nuanum asumeja obogu agogo. Yo nuanum hwefo heman akwamu baby a ntino. Wo ye Adriana ni a team ni Adriana football club. O te se kan ho asema ka bi. Na ye ma de bia ye wo Adriana ni foforo. Ti de bia ye wo Adriana supporter foforo. Na baby e ba be bo bia ho a ma ye be gina na ya chiam. Na se mo banso e be ma mo bas. Na ma ba. O se the supporters to kan pa.
Ma say buses there bia match bia mo de send eko.
It depend on location. I can say here by the 4 never.
4 never.
Not 2 if you are boss so I can 6. Na amaka chess agogo hene patron no so be ma ba ko fira agogo aba.
Almost 7 buses.
Never Dr. Kwame Chiano. Ti e ba wo fie na wa mo ani anya dia e be home team.
Ntima motimi kwa because supporters no mo ya de. Sa games be say who supporters kakra bia obetimi anya points akọ. Abrankese. Sane buses 6 de on be do so achen ayifo na.
Oh, nations here
7 buses.
Amoko ba Kumasi ben. Na ye more central antino. Omo mo kumawu ni ade ni agogo no mo ba omo mbre.
Omo se aduane sikabam. Sikabam.
Yeah, the infrastructure. Can you invest in net team?
Oh, okay.
Budget I did ball league year. Transfer just before the season. Reese. A Moldova.
The Sikana Modebo season.
The boss season.
It is a kind of banning in an amount of infrastructures and
baby, a bomb matches. No, one is training.
It is a more thing.
Yeah, artificial pitch. And a natural grass back. Oh, your stadium nature integrity school wow Domabia. Then no phase 1. And Emmanuel Kwokun Obubulebu players gym.
Oh, great.
Our stadium.
More than dinner to so. About how many years?
Almost 13.
13, okay.
Jumadin, so he was a hardworking guy. No, be gym no. Send be players in the use. Now next phase no. Park in the here any must next season. You be now yet me start here use as training ground. Now Division 2 for the ball matches or doma. Now you started club office no so mention.
As a clubhouse, baby man.
You be a hostel for a Martin Candice women's team na normal ball women Premier League. Yeah, because one here now qualify for Africa. I feel now go put beach or say I mean for my team no more harder than Tino. You don't be share I'm na in as I did. Now I reflect it
Nti project in so far scarce na modi room.
Oh, this season
budget in here saying.
This season budget here 2.3 million Ghana cedis.
2.3 million. Yeah. There 23 billion. Yeah. For project no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I say and here for phase 1 no.
Phase 1.
Wow. Great. And I'm more juma. I think say much legacy wo. We na waje bibi e dia to.
We top players I will say they ankasa be boa o.
But is the case omo infrastructure so more compete at the same time.
Exactly. And must separate infrastructure from the main team. And na me say normally clubs na here say when we know the budget ni na afra. Player talk si say be transfer window after no better to players say want to refit infrastructure no. In some separating there but I want to ask say see you are adding more cost to man football be me sure some kwadani so dey be how sustainable na be ya the next management so be to me take care of those
major for no card so there any 1 million Ghana cedis na FND man you invest or GCB
what do call GCB
yeah fine sir
what do call to bank
and
as a mu nipa
and aside for so catch a new management say you raise 1 million Ghana cedis and kasa scan.
Okay, now you 2.
Yeah, until you just is in the bar, no. You're selecting the paper 120. You call one year, Kodis Kakese. Near the amount. Near the amount. You receive 330,000.
And over 330,000. I can one I go 2.3.
And now, Jesse, if you are, you call my name say, average attendance in the sky in your revenue near 4,230. 42 million 30 cities. Now form. By any house, 20,000 Kenya, 1.6 billion, and 106,000.
Against us?
Yeah.
That's a big.
Yeah, big. Yeah, big. Into no. Keno so unya size kana. Say away matches no. Ne boy there. But the with benya 70,000. A double 4 away matches.
Unya 70,000. A
double 4 away matches.
Sana okay.
Nice all the offending huns you know. And then one Yes, Kakesi from a home match. No spread your away matches. Now making sure to say we times 2 a cow ball in the home match. Now you say any Karela boy in your 15,000, 16,000. It's different.
Better than last season.
Yeah, to make 13,000. There's a car boy in was around 8,000.
Oh.
What you get to
more depend at all.
1 year is how before any so.
And it's my more project at the same time, more some competing.
Any Jack, say big spending. You can say about future stars and the far defensive midfielder. So
play a motor and the boy in this season.
For
bonus
40,000.
Oh, this season. They're more high by 40,000.
For
nations.
Luckily, now can 6 months. Yeah.
Young friends, my time to call. Ata Poco, CEO, Adriana Stars, and so I don't know. Jessica or the buy. Ata Jessica Kakabena, dear Mamma.
Say big one.
Mamma Ketwa. For we, my biggie. Yabi for my kwame. I don't know, yes, sir.
I think how they mean, Mammy Bimushe.
I don't need medium.
I
also will be when you do that's all medium. Maybe when you do that. Oh, with the medium is the Biggie, where about call? Say you know pa.
I mean
We don't see okay. Okay, sure. Doma na se be fabrikum de bia nti.
Oh, yeah, report ni now.
What a report am I dey?
Oh, Martini nyana. We new joint no crowd defense. Nsapo kwan no so de no.
Nsapo kwan be.
Oh, then now ye.
Ade ene ye dey.
New joint no.
Me am joint be.
Oh, unko champion ho.
There minimum.
So for the unko.
Minyanko.
What else can friend?
Yes, join say wo krom anya asem keto. Brekum di say.
What the patron can buy now you.
Do ma kwa ni so na me okromo.
Massa.
Nyema me hu okromo na me say okay. Na ukodu a enkura no ma o yemre. Cause enkura ni sika na ekromo no. Na wapo ba bi atra.
Na say me hu ba ku bi wo. Sudan airport na me girls na omo di omo gu V8 ma ko.
Na eso pa ba bi tra.
Na me fight
because Brekum di ukra prado kra no ya kra. Okay. You fancy you enu ya tapoko I don't know but 4:30 yeah 4:30
central for name
our prempe Adriana Stars 4:30 omo eye train wo prempe omo sen central for wo beba bia no bloggers ni na mo ka ho mo benya players no eno mo aye interviews mame ni nkomo kwame na me nto me nkomo die no so na beto so mame ye ne eye otweafo edi nkomo sisi a ye wi ene kangen fo bedi nkomo amuzo bedi nkomo Franco enche program no eba ni show no o de bebra mo sisi a Franco the Hitter enso ebetra se enche kra na mo mame ni di nkomo kwekwan enso emra sisi eba na ya sign abeto so ede enso afi ho na bibia so e kama eno e de tie no enti mesremo otwea aya kangen na Dr. Amuzu yene omungina agent komo kangen pay for trase opanyi bibia bokode
Ken Yamiadom
yede na de other bottle no kase ne bai
me kura kase ne ketwa nyina ba sisi ade kase na mde wrem anti
kangen no
kangen na ene
bojuma
nkasa
yene nkomo
na yedi nkomo ne ye hwe the minerals in the kangen energy drinking water insuo de wonom na wase nuane nruwum wase minerals ewum eno nti na according to FDA no insuo bia wo fa ye wo mineral table a ya state here chese mineral we ni mineral we ni mineral we na ewum na wo fa kangen energy drinking water no na wo hwe ho a unse minerals na wo mu nyina no ya ye den ya tworo e de gu ho ye potassium ye sodium ye calcium ye magnesium sulfate iron ene de ka ho nyina ewum sa minerals we nyina no eye for the betterment of the body and as for say nipadua no betime agina yi eno nti na ewo ho na anope ye kase ye hwe kanchen emunuane nuro na ewo mu na eno na ma nsuo no eda nso nsuo de edoso bi beka se nsuo bi aye nsuo ba da bi nsuo bi aye nsuo nsuo bi aye nsuo obeka se nsuo bi aye nsuo a na je se wonya test nsuo enhwe se wa test nsuo ahodo a wodwa so ana se wa test nsuo ahodo a ewo ho aye no man ka obon se nsuo bi ani nsuo sa sanse nsuo science kra ma yeti ase se nsuo ye nsuo aye acidic water ene ye wo nsuo a eye neutral water ene ye wo nsuo a eye base anase alkaline water enti nsuo bi anya nsuo ya chemu miensa ye wo de acid ewom ye wo de ene ye wo de acid enima eno eye neutral ya dantem ene ye wo de eye alkaline water no ene anuane no nso ye de ewo soro na ne pH nso ewo soro enti nsuo bi anya nsuo saa na no pe de me kamfo ama wiase nyina ese obetimi anom na ene wo abusua nyina akono eye kangen energetic drinking water we eye purely alkaline water ni pH no eye 7.5 to 8.5 na minerals ai wo mu no eye minerals a contain electrons a etimi kra suburb emane yeye electrons a o connect the electricity a etimi suburb emane yeye enye nsuo bi a de etimi esa de no contain minerals a ma odi ye tea bag bia odi ya nsuo na etimi twe emu aduane e de ba wa bra un fancy jaso ansa na wanwa enti bomoden na free kangen energy drinking water office was 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 0241
0241
44
44
91
91
91 place order no pay ya office ye honum o fresh si anaso send WhatsApp message eba ye beje so o place order ye be delivery no e the amount e free of charge ye deliver everywhere outside Kumasi, inside Kumasi, outskirts of Kumasi, everywhere, all 16 regions in Ghana. And found a quantity of order and yinina ye de bebro omo water crade and crying omo water kwa enyina e order. Now there is one striking thing about Kangen and Niger drinking water being alkaline water. Ye come for the amobia say. Since you we know a insu contain electrons. Na electrons na ye can you video bia MCR bit me boy me dia to so ne ahwe Kangen water we insu a ni minerals na wo mu no any electrons a wo mu no emma abrofo no kra edit to insu afofra wo ho etimi ye analysis ehwe ehu say insu we na ho the power of Kangen and Niger drinking water. Enti me pese or the video no ebeto so adema ni ahwe obehun say or the electronic Kangen water no plus other waters no or access no wahwe say Kangen and Niger drinking water kwan ya fa so a electrons na wo mu no etimi den a light bulb na utimi hu say eno nyina ya demonstration na picture da so e nsuo no we 500 ml no 30 cedis pack ba ko bi 30 cedis pe into we the place order no na unsa ebeka nsuo say acid ewo mu a onoma ema cells no eda ema cells no ewu ntem ema cells no ewe naache oxidize bas nsuo ne alkaline ema cells no enya nkwa enti abrebie ya no living water water living water eno nti ne ese nsuo nkwa na so nye nsuo bia na nkwa saa but Kangen and Niger drinking water de wo nom nyina edi adanse na picture no bi ene da so no ye koyanim ye betima hwe other displays no na ye no so ya kanwasem ye ka se nsuo no mineral water na se containing minerals a ye pa kire ne se minerals a ewo mu no eboa manipadua no agina baabi esese gina nsuo we enya duro but nsuo ade a nipadua ne hia nsuo sense ehia aduane but nsuo na ekɔ mu no e wose ye nsuo papa na Kangen and Niger drinking water no nsuo a one containing antioxidant. They can say containing antioxidant. They tell say all the ORP meter issue na what test here. Almost a more negative figures and which say a containing antioxidant. That is Kangen and Niger drinking water for you. Now we are no edison chaya. Kangen water purely alkaline water. Yaka alkaline water. They tell say o testing nsuo na using the pH tester, pH indicator no ade ebe ma color color blue eno ene kire say purely alkaline water. O test alkaline water onya purple color anase onya blue color eno ene ma hu say Kangen water no alkaline water. Now your pH scale no say pH scale no are ready wa MCA obetimi da to so ama na etiefo ahwe. Now Kangen water no na me hwe de egu cup yi mu na enye bibia say me the pH scale no ebeto so anase me the pH indicator no ebesum na ma test ama wo hu me se nsuo alkaline water se wo test a ebe ma color blue anase ebe ma color purple. That is Kangen and Niger drinking water. We Kangen and Niger drinking water no one of the equipment I use your friend a pH indicator anase pH tester yemfa nsuo mu enom nemo odi so nsuo no ma ebe ma nsuo na change into a color say change into color yellow just nsuo no acid wom change into color green deep pa just say pure water anase mpo no neutral water say alkaline water ebe ma color blue anase color purple enti na me test Kangen water na amawahwe na ma me fanso na hwe. Now because Kangen water purely alkaline water no me do so more say I change into color them purely blue and water is blue. That's the reason why I ocean map social studies Christ study no map ade baby waters and as a rivers and no the color blue and indicate say water. That is water. It is a once you notice na more color yellow nature say also too humful sa na tie it Kangen water no purely alkaline water and no na ma Kangen water no ntimi fan to nsuo bia ho keke e ma no enye yie no. That is it. Enti bo modern say me ne wo kase ya no obefrɛ your office numbers no na wa place your order na ya deliver at the amount numbers no 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91. O place order sisi a anasa question bia opese obisa fa nsuo no ho bia obisa ye de bema wo ana ye ano e dia ma we e 1 liter ye 1 liter bottle no e makoma 6 in a pack 30 Ghana cedis eno no e makoma 6 makoma 6 ena eye pack eye 1 pack for 30 Ghana cedis na ne nketo na ye de ne picture no di kanto so no eno ye 500 ml no makoma 12 ena ye pack ba ko eno so ye 30 Ghana cedis ena ye 19 liter dispenser eno so o fill the regular pH no so a 30 Ghana cedis 19 liters eno ye fill e de manwumaku ahodo ye fill e de ma ankrankra families ena afin so no companies ahodo a obetimi de 20 30 40 50 dispenser bottles e de aba ye be refill no e de amount enso opese obeto containers no e we ho so na ya brand na kangen water no so ma wa eno so ye e de ma kama e bia utie me na o ba be ware anase o be ye event bi eye na aba o pese ye brand unsuo no kangen water fefefe kama mposade o picture eto ho a o de fabra ya be ye artwork ni nyina de ama kama na fe so ya den ya serve kama ya deliver so de ama that is kangen energy drinking water ensu a wo no ma wo cells etimi eye alive ensu a wo no ma oni padua no e function yie ensu a wo no ma eyi eye anwa efra na sesrade efri oni paduam ensu a wo no ma e ma ni padua no e sorry na e come back to life eno any kangen energy drinking water ahoma no eye 0241 44 91 0241 44 91 o fresh our number yi anasa o send WhatsApp message ana o send SMS o de o send hi kangen water question bi o person obisa no o free a yensa beka ye bebisa e be yi ano kama e de amount order no so please ya delivery ni e free
okay
Kumasi o outside Kumasi o ye be deliver the amount free
meda se kangen energy drinking water mpanyimfo ne ene o ma twetwe enkomo ni nsupo papa de eye ba akopɛ ni nyina ne yɛsɛ ba akopɛ kangen energy drinking water ne bi na wetimi abobo ba bi aduru no me kɔna me ne Dr. Amuzu eso so akɔtwetwe enkomo Amuzu P ni wodwama so Amuzu garlic bitters no esu e wodwama so menu aba bibia bokɔ de
adom bibia ekoso
no ekoyi
ehye boye
nice mama nti o Dr. Amuzu ase
okay anopɛ me mo bibia che na ye bɛbɔ Amuzu nkomo ene ye recite